Wow. Okay.
They couldn't hear the
Hello.
Chat, everybody. I want everybody to know Dane does not remember his bets.
What bets? What are you talking about?
Exactly.
I remember Mookie Betts. I remember what was the Betts guy for the Commanders? What was that running back's name? Liddell Betts? Liddell Betts. You remember him? Betts.
Oh, man.
I think it was Liddell Betts.
I don't think so, Tim.
It wasn't Liddell? Yeah, there was a Betts, though. I used him on my fantasy team, sadly, no.
Speaking of fantasy.
CJ is drinking eggnog.
Spiked eggnog.
That
coffee.
Is not non-alcoholic.
That is
Wait,
not
that is not non-alcoholic.
There you go.
That's what I said. My computer does not like my orange shirt, so
I just feel good to get
shirt
back near the top in fantasy football after just stinking it up.
CJ was second?
Feast or famine. I think second.
Who'd you use? Who was your guy?
Second or third.
Who was your guy?
Bucky. I leaned heavily on the Buccaneers.
I had Bucky.
Evans. Baker.
Baker not so good.
No.
I had Baker also. What else did you have?
Kyron Williams.
Kyron did okay.
Who else did?
Did you have a little Thielen in there in that Bucks team?
No. I probably
you didn't bring the bring back there on the Bucks?
No. I don't like to think like that, Dane. It confuses me.
Liddell Betts. Dane is correct.
Liddell.
Round of applause. Dane is correct. Woo!
You remembered something.
Liddell Betts. You like that, Carly? Liddell Betts. Word up, El Ray. Happy Bowman Draft Day. What is up with Bowman Draft on the choice? Not selling a ton of choice yet, guys. The best pack odds in the business on choice. Only got a few teams left in the PYTs. John Elway cards. They had Brady last year. They got Elway this year. He's a Yankee.
Third.
Yankees had not sold out last time I checked. Maybe they've sold out now. I don't know. They're only $69.99. Pro Football Reference link for Liddell Betts if you want to learn more about Liddell Betts.
I remember the name, but
I remember.
I'll look him up.
I'll always remember Liddell. We'll always have Liddell Betts.
Did he? Oh, so I remember him taking the job from Skip Hicks.
Skip Hicks?
That's why I remember him.
Skip Hicks of Burke Burnett High School.
That's why, right? He took the job from...
Go Bulldogs.
From Skip.
Brother of Snapper Hicks.
Ryan.
We call him Snapper.
I know.
Snapper Hicks.
I don't think he likes that, though.
Coach Hicks didn't like it when we called him Snapper.
Oh.
I don't think. He didn't enjoy that. It's not what I named my son.
Tough. Nobody picks their nickname.
He looked like a turtle. I don't know. I think it was his neck. And he'd bite you. He'd bite at you. Have your eggnog. I'm going to do the random. We should do the random. We're sold out on this first break. Hits of the holidays. CJ, do you know what Hits of the holidays is?
I think I was recently briefed.
Briefed?
No, yeah. Okay, so everybody goes into a hat. You say abracadabra, January 2.
Well, we don't do any of that stuff. Carly was debriefed.
How many times?
That was on a Friday, though. I had nothing to do with that. That was just what I heard on the streets. On the streets of Philadelphia. All right, Bruce Springsteen reference. You like that?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, he got it. CJ got it. All right, get off my screen, blue box. MKE in the house. What's up, Brian? I got to talk to Brian on the phone today. Sounds like a manly man. UCLA legend Skip Hicks, Burke Burnett High School legend Skip Hicks. Let's do the random, and we'll give you a few minutes to trade before we start. Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. It is the 4th of December. I'm here with my eggnog drinking friend, Clayton James.
Cheers.
He's having an eggnog. It may have some sort of fermentation inside of it. It may have some alcoholic qualities. I cannot say. All I'm drinking tonight is A&W Diet Cream Soda. No, Diet Root Beer. A&W Diet Root Beer. That's what I'm having. He's having some sort of alcoholic beverage. We're doing Bowman Draft. We're doing all Bowman Draft tonight. It's Bowman Draft release day. 4 jumbo boxes. There's our email. You need to email me about consigning your cards to an upcoming Fanatics auction. you can do that. DynastyBreaksLLC@gmail.com. It is December. We are also going to send one good little boy or girl to our Hits of the Holidays event that we're going to have at Santa's Workshop on January 3rd. We've rented out Santa's Workshop. He rented it to us. And we're going to have a little event. So one person from every break in December is going to head over there. How we're going to do this, we're going to randomize 7 times. Name on the bottom after 7 gets our double team combo spot. Name on the top is going to be a part of our Hits of the Holidays celebration. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a big green button on the bottom of our homepage, dynastybreaks.com. Go read about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on your names. We got Aaron, spelled weird. Aaron J-O-H going to be an elf this year, down to William at the mill. There you go, William. Doubling up 7 times. All right, let's get your names in. Guys, head over to our YouTube chat room. We almost got to 100 likes last night. Almost got to 100. I know that CJ's here today, so we probably will eclipse 100. Most likely. Do it for CJ. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. Share our videos. All that good stuff. There you go, William on the double team spot. Aaron J. Here's Santa's list. I will keep adding breaks as I put them on the website. I'll keep adding breaks to that list. Aaron J, let's get you up to, let's center you up. Let's get you looking nice. Let's center that up. I'm going to blow you up a little bit here. There you go. It's looking good. 4 more names going to join our list tonight. All teams in except for, I do have 1 combo spot. Astros, Cardinals. Copy those. Guess what? 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We got the Rockies down to the Mets, Colorado down to New York. By the way, the final break of the night is HTA Choice Bowman Draft. Breakers had been waiting for that product for years. They finally, I think, came out with it last year was the first time. Home Team Advantage Choice, HTA Choice. It is all autographs. Nothing but autos in the final break of the night. So if you're a Bowman draft person and you like better pack odds, you like exclusive parallels, and you don't like 9 billion paper cards, that may be for you. Go grab a spot. We still got spots left. I only have 2 cases of HTA Choice. One of them breaks tonight. One of them breaks, I believe, on Friday, and that's it. That's all I got. All right, I'm zooming in. 6 minutes on the clock. CJ will drink his eggnog. Carly will be mean to me. Skeeter will confirm again that Liddell Betts is, in fact, a real person. We'll be right back. Okay, kids, wake up. No trades? No trades. Probably not as many trades on a draft product, I would imagine, normally. All right, trades off, guys. Trades off. Moving along. You ready for some Bowman draft?
I'm ready.
Let's get a John Elway right out of the gate. All right, guys. Still spots left in the PYTs. Pick your teams. And spots left in HTA Choice. Here we go. Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. It is the 4th of December, 2024. It is Bowman Draft Release Day. Doing 4 jumbo boxes. Break number 1. This is random team style. Don't forget, email me, dynastybreaksllc@gmail.com if you would like to sell your cards on the Fanatics weekly auctions. We are now consigners for the weekly auctions. Got a new one starting tomorrow. Every Thursday night, a new auction starts. Every Sunday night, an auction ends. No, they're not 3-day auctions. They're 10 days. So we actually have 2 running at once, usually. You can sell graded cards. You can sell raw cards. I can get your cards graded by the auction house before we sell them. Send me an email. There's my email address. Dane, tell me about the auction. Send me the info, and I'll send it over. Here's your teams. Aaron J. with the Rockies. Aaron at the bar with the Pirates. Carl Pow. WAP. Boom. Giants. Eric Reds. Mark with the Twins. Walter Braves. Karen Yankees. Brian with the Rays. Blake with the Red Sox. Kelly D-backs. Mark Tigers. James with the Padres. Frank as the crow flies. Dodgers. Sean Rangers. Keith filled with joy. Cubs. James Guardians. King of Pop. Ooh, nice. Astros Cardinals. Skeeter with the A's. Aaron Angels. Michael Brewers. Karen Mrs. Yang with the Royals. Michael Nationals. Matt MAS Marlins. R. Bryce Blue Jays. Angel with the White Sox. Kelly Orioles. Andy from Mayberry with the Phillies. And William at the Mill Mariners and Mets. I do want to, let me pull up our website real quick, guys. I do want to confirm. This is the only break where we're doing random stacks of paper. We're doing random stacks of paper. So I do want to put that. I don't know if I put that in the... I definitely put it on the website, but I'm going to put that on my information sheet here. For our shipping team, I'm coughing. I know you guys like to watch me do spreadsheets. It's very enthralling, is what they say. Very enthralling. I don't know if that's an actual word. All right, so let's put this here for young Trevor. So, yeah. So the regular paper cards, not the parallels, just the regular paper. Everybody's getting a random stack. We don't sort those on this break. We do sort them on the PYTs. PYTs, you're getting all paper for the same team. You thought you did this break, Phil? Are you sure you didn't do the big boy at the end of the night? We have a bunch of these today, Phil. So I don't know if you got them mixed up.
Are you eating salad again?
Are you warm?
A little bit.
You know what? I need to call this guy.
The coffee made me warm.
I'm going to call this guy. I got to call our air conditioner guy real quick, guys.
It's stifling.
I'm going to call our air conditioner guy after this box. So here's your paper. I'm going to just kind of fan through those.
I've got pants on and everything.
You got pants. Yeah, we made CJ wear pants this time. Finally. It is warm in here.
Miles Naylor.
All right, there's the joke. First Bowman, Padres. That is Boston Bateman.
Miles and Miles.
Don't call me Rashad Bateman. All right, that is In Tune. Nick Kurtz.
That's cool.
He's kind of in tune with
like
his
a DJ.
His inner child. Guys, I'm actually going to do it after this pack. I'm going to call the AC guy. It'll take me about a second. You can fast forward if you're watching this video later.
Sorry, you can't fast forward now.
Wow.
Ooh,
What
that's
a
cool.
jerk. That is Carson. What do you think? Bingy? Didn't you have one of those when you were a baby, a Bingy?
It looks like Ben Gay.
It could be. Number to 250, Mets. Sweet looking card. Plasma Power.
You ever donated plasma before?
I was thinking about that right when I read that. I'm going to turn the sound down. Give me a second, guys. Our AC's blowing hot air just like Carly. Be right back. Hockey?
Yeah.
CJ's showing me hockey cards. All right, air conditioner's being fixed. Don't worry, guys. Air conditioner's being fixed.
If we see pit stains, we got problems.
Benji. Carly likes light beer. I thought Carly liked beer to be like a milkshake. Extra thick. Just like her, her head. Woody Hayden.
Ooh, is that like a 101?
No, that is not a 101.
No,
that is a light blue.
Oh, no, it's all...
Oh, this is the toy. This is such a cool insert set. Hey, way to be creative over there at Topps. James Tibbs III. It's his action figure die cut.
Can I boom it?
Sure. You can hang this on a little... I want to get a little hang tag and hang these up.
That's cool.
It's his action figure, dude.
It's embossed.
It is kind of...
Got a little texture to it.
Got a little Pudge. Little Pudge Rodriguez.
He said texture.
And they better fix that AC, guys. It's going to be a Dynasty sweating breaks. All right. We've got autograph Luke. Is it just me, or are they more and more people are being named Luke? I blame Star Wars. 61 of 71. Going to go to the Reds. 71st pick in the draft. Who had Cincy?
That's going to Eric Herr.
There's Sebastian Walcott, CJ's guy.
Yeah.
Calm down there, Skippy.
Sorry.
Calm down there, friend. I'm going to be sweating to the oldies, Carly.
Is that Will Clark?
I'm going to do what CJ did on the Riverwalk in San Antonio. What'd you do, CJ?
I got so hammered I took my shirt off at noon.
Okay.
Walking around. My kids were not pleased.
Caglione, he's a big boy. That's a insert. He's a big boy. How hot is it down there? Outside, it's not hot. In our building, it's like 800 degrees, Colin.
Should we open the prop open the door?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Colin, if I set some biscuits out on the counter, they'd be done in about 30 minutes. If I sat my biscuits out on the counter, they'd be done in about 30 minutes. That is Theo Gillen. That is going to be, I'm going to call that a Lunar Glow. I think that's correct. I think that is actually correct to say Lunar Glow. And that is the 18th pick in the draft. That's not a bad player.
Might be just as warm in the hallway.
Well, Travis, if you were sitting in this building, you would disagree. So our building, the way it faces, all day long the sun beats on the windows, and it's like burning hot in here. So at night, we're usually fine because the air conditioner can actually catch up, but it's just not working. So just imagine a magnifying glass hitting a piece of glass all day long, and then you touch it with your hand. That's what our office feels like right now. Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Ariel Armis. Do it. What?
I can't do it very well.
You guys know what he's trying to do? There's Bazana. He's the first pick in the draft, if you didn't know that. And there he is.
Double.
Refractor, a little double Bazana action.
Bazinga.
Bazinga. First pick in the baseball draft. That's the guy. And guys, the Guardians did not sell quickly. And I am underpriced on the Guardians. You're quitting? Yeah, you don't want to see all the
How many likes
like the Greek god type stuff.
Shirt on?
How many what?
How many likes to keep your shirt on?
Yeah, hit that thumbs up button and I won't do it. Blake Wright, Walker Jenkins.
Set me with a good time.
Wow. Okay. Yep, CJ walking the Riverwalk with no shirt on. All right, Yoendry Vargas to $4.99. That is not a first Bowman. Actually, I do want to top load that. I need to set that in a different stack so it is not a random stack. In tune, Leo DeVry, Blake Wright. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, man, you could fry an egg on the windows of our office, and I have several times. Still got egg residue back there. Cole Messina.
He's funky.
Cole Messina. He's a funky Cole Messina. Oh, that is no. He's the 77th pick in the draft. Not numbered on the blue refractor. Matt Shaw, Case Cook, Lombard puncture. CJ had one of those last week. How'd that work?
I'm okay. Feel better.
All right, Bazana. Should I top load his first Bowman Chrome? I guess. Why not? I like you guys. Oh. And call Steven. Call Steven. I'm gonna call him after the breaks are over. He doesn't like to get calls while he's working on his arm.
He is busy.
Call Steven. That is the 59th pick in the draft, if you were wondering. If you're saying, I wonder when this Call Steven guy was drafted. 59th overall.
It's going to R. Bryce Howard.
Well, sure it is. Absolutely. Hey, R. Bryce and King of Popper in this break, they split a card, if you guys remember. Was that last year's Bowman draft, or maybe it was regular Bowman, or maybe it was Bowman Chrome?
Triple sig?
It was a double sig.
Oh.
Double stamp, a triple stamp. It was a double sig of Ellie and Caminero, and they got it graded, got a PSA 10, and sold it on the Fanatics auctions through us, and they split it.
Congratulations.
And then they held hands and sang Kumbaya. All right, Blake Larson for the White Sox. I didn't know the White Sox still had a team. Blake Larson, first Bowman refractor. That'll work. That is, he's the 68th pick in the draft. Chicago.
Angel.
Here you go, Angel.
Is it Angel?
I think it's Angel. I think Angel is legit, if you ask me. Over easy, sunny side or scrambled eggs. We went poached, Brian. Poached. Pretty hard to do on a window, but it can be done. Poached. I got breaking Bowman draft down to a science. It's like science class. I don't even have to look. I just know where the packs are. I just look at you, and I actually do need to look at the cards now. Sorry. But yeah, probably wouldn't have to. I could use my psychic abilities. Moving along. Welch. Let's get a John Elway. How about that? And we've got a Curly Martha. Curly Martha. There's a lot of jokes I'm thinking of right there, but I'm just going to go with the Three Stooges joke. That's safe. Number to 75. That is a yellow lunar crater. You know anything about that guy?
I apologize. I don't.
He's a Ranger. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I know.
Shameful. CJ wearing his Minnesota North Stars hat today.
I guess I am.
Minnesota North Stars.
And a Minnesota Twins shirt.
And you got a Kirby Puckett shirt on. I respect that Kirby Puckett shirt. Oh, James Tibbs again, going for the rainbow. May not have to go to Walmart and get all your toys off the rack. You can get them right here. That is numbered, the action figured in 99. They call this Chrome All-Time Top Prospects in Action. That's a long name. They should have just said action figures. That would have been better.
Or they should have just said it figures.
Figures, but they didn't do that.
Could have just shortened it from the Facebook.
Liddell Betts. Can't believe you didn't remember Liddell Betts.
Sorry. You hardly knew his first name. I apologize.
I mean, I spit it out like it was nothing. Seaver King. Seaver King, getting a lot of action figures here. A lot of action figures. A lot of action.
I wonder if he goes by Tom.
Can't think of any other jokes.
Nope.
Can't think of any other Seaver jokes. Sorry. What if I did that every break? I wonder if that'd be annoying.
Yep.
All right. Basana, Oblongata. And we have an auto. We do. Nick Montgomery from Bewitched. That might be Elizabeth Montgomery. There you go, Braves. I like his autograph. Way to try, Nick. Good job.
Huh.
I like his signature. 161st pick in the draft. I already knew that, but I just wanted to check. I already knew what pick he was. Unlike Skeeter, he didn't know. You didn't know either.
I didn't, sorry.
I'm in a room full of people that just don't know. Oh, and I just got your joke, Colin. The cheese with that wine. I just now got it. Haha. Just got it. Just now got it. This is a good one. All right, we've got Griffin Burkholder. Griffin Burkholder. What a classy name. Phillies on the Lunar Glow. 63rd pick in the draft. Higher than I was taken, unfortunately.
What's the first thing you would have purchased if you were drafted in the first round of the Major League Draft in 1992?
In 92?
Yeah.
Oh, so I couldn't purchase like stuff I could buy now. I'd go get a bunch of Google stock. In 92, I'd spend all my money on Google stock when it came out.
Well played.
That's what I would do. Charlie Bielenson, that is going to go to the Mariners. That is to 99. You know, that's just what I would do.
Gotcha.
I don't know what anyone else would do. That's just what I would do. May not be the right move. All right, Karsten Benji. Here, Benji.
I had a dog named Benji.
Hey, Carly. Hey. Did you guys see what Carly just said? Carly, you have a lot of hate in your heart. Why don't you tell Carly how to get rid of that, CJ?
Down, 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 deep in your heart.
Okay, stop. Never mind. We've got Juan Baez. That is going to go to the Brewers to 250. That'll cheer her up. Brewers to 250.
A Walkman. Good purchase.
You'd buy a Walkman? Why? It'd be worthless now.
Nuh-uh.
Google stock Walkman.
When was Google founded?
I don't know, like 95, I think you could buy shares. But I'm holding my money for 3 years. I'm going to buy into Google.
Cool. Fun way to play the game, Dane.
Hey, man. You live your life between your ears. All right, moving along. In tune, Seaver King. I wonder if his name's Tom.
Hey, it's Pete Rose.
Pete Rose. Hey, what's up, LeBron and Garbage? What were you doing in 1992? You weren't even born yet, were you?
Yeah, how old were you in 1992?
12.
Yeah. See? You weren't even legally been able to buy stock.
I could have got my dad to buy it for me. No, hey, well, how can I be the 12th pick in the draft then?
It can happen.
You animal. Cam Caminiti. No relation to Ken Caminiti.
Really?
May he rest in peace. It could be Ken Caminiti's kid.
I bet it is.
Cousin of Ken Caminiti, who passed away way too young. There you go. It's his cousin.
Cuzzo. 24th pick.
Cuzzo. What would you buy? What would you guys buy if you were
Sega Genesis? Nice.
Ooh, nice.
With the Sega CD.
You were watching the greatest basketball player of all time destroy other countries in the Olympics. Hey, me too, man. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, me too. All right, we've got Jamie Farrar. Jamie Farrar is actually what I'm going to say, Twins. CJ has a Minnesota Twins t-shirt on today. It's got Kirby Puckett on there.
Isn't that your favorite candy? Ferrero Rochers?
I don't even know what that is.
Sheltered.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You know those little hazelnut gold-covered wrapped?
Those are for old ladies.
And no, they're not. You hold your tongue.
Those are for old ladies.
No.
When have you seen a dude walk in and be like, oh, can I have one of those Ferrero Rochers?
Listen here, Clint Eastwood wannabe.
Yeah, Clint would never eat one of those.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Look, I don't eat chocolate.
Stuff will kill you.
I eat plants outside. I go chew on plants for my sugar. All right, Ariel Armis, maybe? Armis? That's going to go to the Cubs on the refractor to $4.99.
A lot of joy on that one for Keith.
Keith. 153rd pick in the draft. Santana. You'd buy Apple stock. I would buy Apple and then convert it into Google is what I would do. Yeah. And then I'd go NVIDIA around 2008. NVIDIA. Yeah. Just what I would do. Disclaimer. Don't seek my advice. It's just what I would do. All right, Bryce Cunningham for those New York Yankees. Yankees not selling out quick in our PYTs, and they've got the John Elway autos in them for those teams, or whatever, however you say it. 53rd pick in the draft.
It's going to Karen.
Talking's hard. He does not look like Ken Caminiti.
Well.
Don't say something mean about Ken.
Like he's like 20 pounds.
Yeah, Ken's arm was 20 pounds.
Ken was a monster.
That dude could throw from third in about 1/4 of a second.
I mean, that's what juice will do, but jeez.
I mean, there was some juice involved.
Dane is more than
Have a Werther's Original, kids. You go get your Halloween candy at that one house. They give you a Werther's Original and some hard candy. You're like, hey, thanks. Gonna throw that away. Case of 86 Fleer. That would be really cheap back then, actually. Not really cheap. Really cheap in the 80s, but not crazy cheap, I guess. All right, Aiden Smith to $4.99, Tampa Bay. Tampa. Starting to feel a little better in here.
Feels nice.
I think it's going to be really nice and chilly here in a little bit.
Let it snow.
You seem like you're in a bad mood today, CJ. What can we do for you? Caden Dana? What a great last name.
Stop messing around and pulling Elway auto, bro.
Hey, man. I'm trying. I'm trying hard. To 250. Caden Dana. I like that last name. 2009, take Apple stock and transfer into Bitcoin. Grandpa's a Bitcoin bro. He's a BB. What are you doing, Grandpa? You just lurking out there? I didn't know you were here. Can't say hi when you come in, Grandpa. Dane keeps Werther's unwrapped in his pocket and offers it to people. Hey, that's a good idea.
You want this warm Werther's Original?
I need a dispenser. I need a Werther's dispenser where I can just, when I offer to someone, I can just go click. Want one? Just put it in their mouth.
Little pet.
Just click right in their mouth. Drop it right in there.
Don't touch it. Just open up.
You got married in 92, El Ray? Wow. You're so young back then, El Ray. Were you young and stupid, El Ray? Can I say that? Everyone was young and stupid. Carly's still like that, except for the young part. Carly's like that, except for the young part. You know? Action figure Cam Smith. Cam Smith. Except for the young part. See what I did there? You heard people do that?
It's been a while.
Do that sound?
My grandpa might have.
He's a good guy. All right. Moving along. You love Werther's? Okay. We have a Werther's love. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't love Werther's? Hyrick Hernandez. I like the autograph. Good job by him. That is a kind of a weird pitching form. Number to 250, Braves.
It's probably Jarek.
You think it's Jarek?
I don't know.
What about
maybe just Eric.
What about Rick?
I don't.
Rick.
So if his last name is pronounced Hernandez, it'd be Eric.
I think it's Hernandez.
I don't know. Maybe.
Is your last name Ein?
No.
Okay.
Just checking. Dry. It's bobsledding time. Nope.
Just checking. You're probably learning to color inside the line. Still haven't quite mastered that, have you, Carly? That's what you were doing in 92. All right. We've got Brock Wilkin. There's Nick Kurtz. He's one of the big boys. We'll top load his refractor. I don't know all the big boys, but I do know he's a top tenner.
So maybe I should have rephrased it. What is something ridiculous
4th overall
that you would have liked to have had purchased in 1992?
In 92, I was a card guy. I was probably working at the card shop. I was starting to.
Wee lad.
I was setting up at shows. I'd buy cards.
Cool. What card? Is there a card or like cards? Just all the cards. Give me all the cards.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think so. I mean, I had a lot of the cards, but I would just buy more. So I don't know. I wasn't probably the smartest kid with my money. It was just all cards.
Who was?
But I was selling them too, so I guess it was not totally dumb. All right, Ronner?
Nope.
Connor? No, the K is silent. It's an R. Why are you laughing at me?
Ronner.
You're supposed to be my co-host.
Ronner.
I thought it said Ronner. It says Connor. Hey, the K can sound like an R.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's Swedish.
The K can sound like an R.
No, I'm not Swedish. I was just... No.
Okay. Finally, we got Giggle Pants over here. Brought him back to life.
Ronner.
Okay, that's real
There's
funny.
There's another Ronner right there.
That's funny. That's real funny.
It's ready.
That's funny. I bet you said the H guy's name wrong.
Oh, it's Racy
Hey,
Cook.
okay, be quiet. Casey Cook, first Bowman. Sparkle Teeny for the Rangers. For the Crangers. All right, there you go to 200. That's different. I think they were to 299 last year. Correct me if I'm wrong. They've reduced the Sparkle.
I just want to know where he's from. Atlanta.
Be quiet, Skeeter.
Sorry.
That is a good laugh if you're the Joker. Laugh. There's
That's a good rap.
Coglione. We'll top load him. Nick Montgomery from Bewitched. Dane is different, says Justin over in Facebook. Hey, good one, man. Ha. You bought a Pontiac Fiero. I never had one of those. What car did you have that we used to go to lunch in all the time?
Volkswagen Fox.
Yes.
Oh, man.
CJ was giving us rides to Pizza Hut at
Missed
lunchtime.
that car.
All right, we've got Ryan Clifford, the big red dog. That is going to
It's Cyan. Rifflard.
be... Okay, the joke is dead. It's died. To 150 Mets, it's over. Lay it to... It's been laid to rest. We're all moving on with our
thing's
lives.
got legs, bud.
All right, Cespedes. I can say that. Number to 199. I could spray that, too. That is a purple lunar crater. I'm gonna have you start saying the parallels. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
We'll see what happens. You'll be like, purple king.
Like a purple rain.
Okay. Yeah, let's not do that either. Be quiet, Surfshank. You're begging your mom to buy you Drew Bledsoe cards. His cards were on fire back in the day. That's CJ's guy.
Hey.
Don't talk bad about Drew Bledsoe. CJ get upset.
Hey, I tried to spend as much money on Drew Bledsoe as I could.
Don't talk bad about Brady, Mark Brunell, my favorite player as a kid, because CJ will just ban you from his life. CJ can't handle
You
it.
have been cut off. That's cool, Bernie.
That is Eddie. Go ahead there, English. Reinders? I think it's Kinders. That is a 112th pick in the draft. Coglione in tune. That is just a base. CJ's guy.
Lot of them.
CJ's guy. Lot of them. Talking is hard. You need Goff to go off. That rhymed. Hey, good job. Take his eggnog away. I know! James Van, it's that eggnog, so what's doing it. It's like a bar in here. I can't, I'm just trying to break here. We're having a bar in here. Michael Massey. Didn't we go to school with a Michael Massey?
Don't get me to line.
Who am I thinking of? Michael Massey, Tigers. That is 114th pick in the draft.
Well, he's from Georgia, so it's
Who am I
not
thinking
him.
of?
I think you're right.
There was Michael and somebody, these brothers we went to school with.
Dude, I don't remember that. I remember the last name, but I don't know their first names.
Yeah, I just got to think of it. All right, moving along. We've got, it's an auto action figure for the White Sox. Hagen Smith, boom. It's numbered to 75. I'm going to call that the lava parallel. That card is what I would call busy. Got a lot going on. 13 to 75. That's so cool, though. It's very unique. Good job, Topps. They're trying, man. They're trying for the kind of a 90s feel on the creativity. Who got the White Sox?
That is going to Angel.
Angel, second hit. Good for you.
Is that their second Hagen?
Am I
No,
thinking
they
of,
got that young kid.
I'm not thinking of Patty, am I?
No.
Okay.
Massey. I'll find out. There's a young lady named Massey.
Massey. No, not Massey. We went to school with someone last name Massey.
I'll text my bro during the break. Maybe he's watching. He's probably not watching.
Lawrence? He never watches. He just
He's got babies, man. They're running around watching Bluey.
he ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, he's parenting.
He's not doing nothing.
Parenting two toddlers that have more energy.
He's reading
in
on
their
the internet
opinions
about
than
the
I do
Chicago
in my
Bears,
whole
just
body.
like Skeeter. He's reading about the Chicago Bears. That's all he
Who's
does.
the next coach in Chicago, Skeeter?
Bill Cowher. All right, Francisco Valorio. Eat that. Francisco Valorio to $4.99. Yankees. I hope it's Vrabel. For your sake, Skeeter. All right, or you guys can keep doing the rotating coach thing. Ty, I'm going to go south side. What do you think?
North side.
South I seen. I looked down and south I seen. It was an amazing moment. That is at a 125. That is the Aqua Lunar Crater. I looked down and south I seen. Ben Johnson would be nice. Oh, you want to go with the young whippersnapper that's going to fail miserably? That's fair. He should be your OC. Vrabel should be your coach. All right, we've got... What do we got? That's a little... I'm going to bet you that's a photo variation. Although a photo variation should be a refractor. That's weird.
That's cool.
I don't know if this is a variation, but I'm putting it in a top loader. It should be a refractor based on past sets. If it's a variation, that is not a refractor. So I might have just top loaded a base card. Seriously.
That's my kind of guy right there.
Aqua Lunar Crater. Yeah, I want I think they should get Vrabel. All right, that's my answer to who should anybody's next coach be. Armis, blue not numbered, and ooh, Caglione action figure. That's a cool card. There you go. That is the Royals. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Yeah, maybe that's the smudge parallel. The all smudged up. I don't know. And autograph, Ethan Schiefelbein.
That kid looks like
what do
he's
you got?
12.
What do you got? Schiefelbein.
Holding still. Yeah, I like it.
Schiefelbein.
Yep. One of those two.
Schiefelbein.
So
where's
young.
your giggling now? Where's the giggle? Where's Giggle Master?
72nd overall. Where's he from, Dane?
Where's the Giggle Master? Why are you changing the subject?
Corona.
Yeah, that's what you're drinking.
I wish.
LeBron, nobody cares about that game. Nobody cares about that game, LeBron. CJ doesn't even care. And Montgomery. Armis refractor again. Apparently that's our guy, Armis. Paper. Remember, paper cards in this break. I'm going to do that on the random teams. We just send you a stack of them, guys. Everybody gets a stack. We don't sort them. So you may get some of the bigger prospects in your stack, no matter what team you got. On the pick your teams, we're going to sort everything. So a little bit different sorting rules depending on what break you get into. Carter Matheson, that is a Lunar Glow. Phillies. Top loaded base card. I probably did. You know, somebody probably got a little extra top loader there. Congrats to them. A little extra top loader. Kind of a weird looking card. Kind of weird looking, Grandpa. Oh.
Ooh, is that a printing plate?
That's a printing plate. You know what that means? That's a 101. That's going to be a magenta plate, and it is going to be Trey Morgan. Trey Morgan, Tampa Bay. We're going to mark this just with a post-it note that says hit, CJ. That will be a hit. Tampa Bay Rays. Can't tell where he was drafted. Doesn't have the information on the back. That's super tough to get. There you go, Brian W. Caglione. Insert. Hey, that's your song. That's you and Eva's song. You and Eva met to that song, Jay. You were watching Bodyguard. All right, Aiden Miller in tune. Whitney just liked her too much, Bobby Brown. You know what I mean? He's a bad influence. He was a bad influence.
She was an adult.
He's a bad influence. Kind of like CJ is on me. Bad influence.
Someone's got to be.
All right, moving along. Ethan Salas, Emil Morales, Nate Knowles. Don't call me Beyonce. Brian loved Bodyguard. You don't have to say that out loud, Brian. They're going to judge you now.
Big Costner fan.
You just opened yourself up, Brian. All right, Caden Dana again. Love the last name. What an intelligent sounding last name. I'm gonna get some more sleeves here. We gotta definitely sleeve that one. That's what she said. Dane Idols Whitney. What does that mean? Is that idols? I don't think that's how you say it.
Maybe idolizes?
Yeah, maybe idolizes their smart guy. AKA Carly. All right, we've got Boston Bateman on the blue parallel. Blue refractor, blue parallel. Tomatoes, tomatoes. Right. You're comfortable with yourself. Hey, Brian's like, hey, bring it. Brian's comfortable. Brian's comfy right now. Christian Moore. Christian Moore going to go to the Angels. Number to 499. It's a refractor. It's a first Bowman auto. And that is a little awkward signature. Kind of weird there. It looks like Seamosk. Seamook. I don't know. 8th overall pick. I think that's boom worthy.
I'll move it.
I'm thinking that's who you're looking for if you have the Angels. Just throwing that out there. Oh, Braden Montgomery does have an image variation. That should be a refractor, though, if it's an image variation. That's very confusing. They always make them refractors that are not numbered, which is the indicator. What's up, fanboy? I wondered where you were, man. Fanboy likes to show up during Bowman draft, Bowman Chrome, Bowman. What else, fanboy? Maybe something else. I don't know. He's a baseball prospector. All right, Connor Griffin, brother of Ronner Griffin. Going to go to the Pirates on this auto. Pittsburgh.
That's another hit for Aaron.
There you go, Aaron. That's one hit for Aaron.
Well, he just got the hit for the Angels.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, now the truth come out.
Full disclosure.
Nick Kurtz, Seaver King, and that was the break. Remember, Chrome cards, autographs, inserts, all that stuff ships to teams. Paper cards, random stack ship. We're going to take a 10-minute break. We'll be right back with the PYT of Bowman Draft. Still got spots left. See you in a minute. Energize. That tickles. We'll be right back. Hey, I heard that LeBron is garbage. I heard that. Taking a shot at me. I hear all you guys. I can see what you're. You guys know I can see what you're saying. We have 3 spots left. Let me see who it is. We've got $54.99 for the.
Sorry.
God bless you.
Sorry.
That's free. You can have that for free. $54.99 for the Orioles. I feel like that's a really good. I thought that team would be popular. Miami Marlins, $54.99. And the Nationals, pretty decent team in this. Nationals, $99.99. That's all we got left, guys. And the next break, same thing, but we also have the Cincinnati Reds and the Dodgers, one of the better teams in the break. Dodgers still available. And then 13 left in HTA choice. I only have 2 cases of HTA. I only have 2 cases. We're doing one tonight. And I think we're doing the other one Friday, maybe. I love when my website logs me out. I love it.
Haha.
I love website security.
And website security.
Here we go. All right. You know what I'm sad about, CJ?
What's that?
You know who's missing? Who I'm not seeing in this product?
Oh, who? Oh, dang it! Never mind.
You know who I'm not seeing in this
I
product?
have no idea. Who cares?
It might be the pride of Stillwater, Oklahoma himself.
Please sell this out so we can stop talking about him.
Wow. Might be the pride of
All right.
Stilly. Someone's trying to get me to order Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't want to order Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sorry, I just don't.
That's cool.
Love you guys, but I don't want to order Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's not cool.
I don't even know how to say it.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I feel like you should have to know how to say something to order it. Carly is mean.
She's sweet.
You've redeemed yourself, Sky.
She's a sweet gal.
She is mean. Oh, how times have changed. Is it Tom Brady? Is that the thing? Last year's Bowman draft sold out so quick, I couldn't keep it in stock. Like, literally, I don't know if this year people are just like, hey, there's no Brady. There's no Skeens. I guess Skeens fueled it a lot, too. But it's got a good class in here, man. Good class. Good draft class. Ugh. Elroy talking about his Ugg boots again? Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Thank you.
Do you have a pair of Ugg boots, Dane?
CJ, let me tell you a story.
Tell me.
I'm a man's man.
Tell me something good. Go ahead. Wow.
I'm a man's man. I'm a simple man. I'm a man of the prairie.
I'm a simple.
Like Clint Eastwood, you might say. I don't wear Ugg boots. I don't go in the neighborhood of Ugg boots. I wear real man boots.
What boots do you wear?
Well, right now I'm wearing my
There you go.
my sandal boots. I like to keep my feet open with nature. Not like Mac Hollins, but not that much, but you know. I think only 1 year rookie cards is the general rule, Brian. There may be an exception out there. Maybe. Don't know. I think generally it's just going to be 1 year rookies. You got a little mucus there, membrane.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm
mucus membrane.
trying to get myself under control.
Hey, go have yourself
A sniffle?
a release out there in that other room that they call the restroom.
A Tutankhamun?
Tutankhamun. We pulled one of his cards yesterday.
You open Allen and Ginter without me?
I will. If you keep it up, I will.
Oh!
Drinking coffee, hanging out with you fine people. Life is good. 2 left. Nationals and Marlins. The Orioles have been spoken for. Orioles gone.
Seats taken.
Taken. 11 left in HTA. I remember sitting in a Breakers meeting. They had a Breakers meeting at the Topps conference every year. We'd all get together. They'd ask us questions. We'd ask them questions. This was always a product. They said, please do. Every breaker would go, please do draft choice. How many people want draft choice? Every hand went up. Took them a couple years, but they finally got it. So glad we have a choice product. It's kind of cool.
Are you pro-choice, Dane?
Hey, let's run the entire channel. Hey guys, I'm pro Bowman draft breakers choice, which has only autos.
Well done.
There you go. Always glad this guy's over here.
Is it 18 autos per box?
Not only am I glad that he's sniffing boogies, he's talking about controversial subjects. All right,
I'm just making sure you really like the product.
1 and 4 left as CJ leaves me in despair as he giggles on his way out the door. Okay, moving along down to 1. Nationals are gone. Marlins remain. Marlins aren't bad. They're not bad. Thanks, Sky. I thought Condon... Oh, Condon they may be holding back for Bowman. There's 8 out of the top 10 draft picks are in this. My guess is the other 2 guys, they're holding back for Bowman. You got to have a couple good guys in the regular Bowman product. They held back Dylan Cruz last year. They did Skeens in Bowman draft. They did Cruz in Bowman. You can't do all the prospects in one product or the other product ain't very good. Hey, you don't know that, Carly. You don't know that for a fact. You spying on me? Yeah. Amends, man. Right, Elray? One lonely little spot left. We'll be a little bit late for our schedule tonight, guys. Not because we're goofing around, just because the break hasn't filled up yet. Kind of weird on release day. Kind of weird since we're doing hits of the holidays.
What I feel bad about, Dane?
Being mean to me?
I haven't been able to try my fry sauce yet.
Oh, CJ hadn't tried the fry sauce. He says he doesn't like it.
Hasn't tried it, hates it.
Yep.
Sorry, Sky.
You hear that, Sky?
I love that koozie, though. My wife loves it more. My son liked it. He got the giggles.
You and the giggles.
Somebody's got to. Up Tiderson's.
Hey, no problem, Kyle. Hey, that your card goes out Friday, Kyle. The one that goes to the auction house. Kyle submitted a card he hit in a break to be graded and to be sold at Fanatics Collect weekly auctions. That'll go out with our... it may go out tomorrow, Kyle, but probably Friday. I think Fanatics, once they get it, I think they send cards to PSA every Thursday morning. So I'll probably go to PSA next week. Will be my guess. Depends on the post office. All right, we're sold out.
Yes.
Right when CJ opened his drink there. Sold out. Let me get your names in. All right, I'll bring the screen up. I'll put this on the screen for just a second. You guys know what teams you have. Thank you, folks. Almost sold out on the evening.
Bunch of sellouts over here.
Come on. All right. Thanks, Travis, getting the Marlins. You know what happens? The last team to go is usually one of the better ones. Let's see. Or does well.
Did you buy any more hockey yet, Dane?
Man, I've been buying so much hockey. It's like I gotta look out the window occasionally and make sure I'm still in Texas. You know what I mean?
I gotcha. Because hell froze over?
No, because it's just, because we don't have hockey here too much. I got to make sure I'm not in Canada. I'm buying so much hockey.
Hey.
I got to make sure I'm not in Canada, yo. Don't you know?
I don't know if you could be Canadian because you don't like to apologize very much.
I mean, why do you have to? You only apologize if you do something wrong.
It's a Canadian thing. You wouldn't understand. They're very apologetic.
That's a generalization.
I don't think so. Chat, back me up.
Carly's sorry. There you go. Am I Canadian now? Carly's sorry. Very sorry. All right, there's your teams. Give it about 1 minute, guys. Oh, Carly hasn't tried the sauce either, so Carly and CJ don't like your gift.
So I haven't eaten. I've eaten at my house in the past 7 days. I think once, or a couple times, but it's just been breakfast. So
why don't you carry the fry sauce with you?
Shame on me, like a little holster.
Yeah.
I'm just falling apart as a human. Please accept me for who I am.
It's a good question, Carly. It's a good question. It's time to. That's a good first step to finding out what's wrong. That's a good first step, Carly. The first step is admitting it. The second step is asking, what am I sorry for? And listing it out on a piece of paper. And then the third step when you get there is to apologize, Carly. So we're going to look forward to that. All right, you ready?
Ready.
All right, I think we're ready. We're willing and we're able. All three of those things are important. Let's do the PYT. And I do need to do a random here for the hits of the holidays.
Yeah,
Let me add a random to these next two breaks. Seems like a good idea. All right, here we go. Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com breaking 2024 Bowman Draft Baseball on release day. We're doing 4 jumbo boxes. This is a PYT break. Pick your teams. Don't forget, email me if you want to sell your cards on the Fanatics weekly auctions. We are now consigners for Fanatics, taking in a ton of items. We can sell your graded cards. We can sell your raw cards. We can sell your cards that are raw, but we can grade them for you first before they go to auction. I recommend cards over $50 being kind of the sweet spot for what we do. DynastyBreaksLLC@gmail.com. Send me an email, Dane. Let me know about the auctions. Give me the details. I'll send you the auction form, all the grading info, all that. Look forward to your email. All right, we've got it's a pick your team break. Everyone on the break chose a team very wisely on our website. And here are the results. We will not read these off. Everyone knows what team they have. However, it's the hits of the holidays. Every break we do in December is going to send one boy or girl to Santa's workshop. We're going to have a Christmas customer appreciation event live on this YouTube channel the night of January 3rd. Always do your Christmas events in early January. That's what we say. But yeah, anyway, every break we do in December, we're sending one person. So let's randomize the teams, and let's see who's going to go to our little party. 1, 2. We're going 7 times, by the way. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Hits of the holiday spot will be for the Houston Astros. Houston Astros, 7 times. That's kind of poetic. That's actually that's the least expensive team in the break, I think. Just want to throw that out there. I think that is the least expensive team in the break. Joseph MOR. We're going to paste you in there. So, Joseph, if you don't know what the hits of the holidays are, if you're like, what is this guy talking about? Go over to our website, dynastybreaks.com. Go to the homepage, scroll all the way down to the bottom. There's a big green button. You can click on that. It will take you to a page where you can read all the details. Let's get to breaking. All cards ship in this, and we sort everything by team. No hitless credit. Your birthday is January 4th. That's like a pre-birthday thing. It is the second break of the night. We would ask you, as is tradition here at Dynasty Breaks, if you're watching this video later, even years from now, put in the comments, what are you having for dinner tonight? Main course, side dishes. What are you having to drink? What's your dessert? Let us know in the comments. I will answer every comment. If you're in the live chat, we're going to have a little contest here. Tell us what you're having for dinner. CJ will read it off. CJ will vote. We will crown a champion of dinner. Remember, if your dinner contains onions, you are hereby disqualified.
Yeah.
Just saying. All right, paper cards. I'm going through the paper cards quick. If you want to look at all the paper, you need to go to the channel where the breaks take 5 years each. We'll go through the chrome cards in more detail.
Take out the papers and the trunk.
All right, Yoendry Vargas to 125. That is a Aqua Wave, CJ's favorite hairspray. Aqua Wave.
It's Aqua Velva Dane.
Oh, hey.
Stud muffins.
He doesn't know flavor. I think I dropped your card, Kyle. I think I stepped on it too before it went to auction. It's not going to grade well. Yeah, Kyle, I lost your card. I don't know where it is, Kyle. All right, we've got Leo DeVries. That's a nice player there. Campos. Sanchez. Shannon.
Ooh, hey, good one. Good one. Homemade chicken and dumplings.
That's it? Nothing with it. No, nobody's drinking anything. There's no dessert. It's just that.
Did you make your own biscuits or are they Pillsbury?
You got to give us the details, Shannon. That could have a chance.
And did you strip a chicken from Costco/Sam's or
Tyson Lewis?
Did you do it yourself? Give me some details. I love
31st pick.
chicken and dumplings.
Tyson Lewis. I'll top load the Tyson Lewis. We've got Bryce Rayner. Could be Rainier. Probably Rainier. How about the action figure card? Very unique die cut from Topps. Love those.
LeBron is eating 12 bone-in wings, half sweet and spicy, half lemon pepper. Cold Ranch, flushed with a Dr. Pepper, and all of its amazing 23 flavors.
Wow.
Well done.
Who's winning at this very second?
Well, I'd like to know more about the chicken and dumplings.
Yeah, we need more details, Shannon. We can't put you in the lead
but
if we. Caglione.
Wings, they're winning.
What is?
Bone-in wings.
All right, Seaver King. Seaver King for the Nationals, one of the last teams to sell. Seaver King, guess what? 10th pick in the draft. They should not have been one of the last teams to sell. That's Aaron at the bar. He always gets a hit. By the way, Caglione, 6th pick overall by the Royals.
Cold Coke. Shredded the chicken by hand. Great grandma's recipe.
Oh, who's winning now? Before you read Elray's, who's winning?
C&D.
Chicken and dumplings is currently in the lead. What do we got for Elray?
5 pepper. 5 pepper meatloaf. You had me at meatloaf. Mashed potatoes, gravy, broccolini with rice and cheese, chocolate chip cookies, tea. Man, he goes all out, doesn't he?
Well, does he take down the chicken, the C&D?
Yeah, meatloaf, dude.
Meatloaf?
I love meatloaf.
I don't like meatloaf. It's just a loaf of meat.
Do you like hamburgers?
Yeah, but they're not quite as loafy and thick and weird. So Elray has taken down Shannon?
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, Shannon.
Sorry, Shannon.
Sorry, Shannon. Sorry to disappoint you there.
There's no sides. There's no sides. And
Santuki.
There's no dessert.
Lunar Glow.
Elray, where are the chocolate chip cookies from? Hopefully Nabisco.
Oh, he made them.
You and I can be friends.
He made them.
Chicken Kiev, prepared by a local mom and pop shop that makes.
What is Kiev?
That's cool.
What is that?
I think it's like a chicken a la king, like a noodle and chicken. It's like chicken dumplings, but with noodles instead. I don't know if that makes any sense.
I don't think anybody knows what they're talking about. I don't think anybody knows what's going on here.
It's the Russian version.
Well, Shannon, you made a valiant effort. I don't remember Shannon competing in dinner before, but she made a valiant effort.
Brian, shrimp scampi, 5
Ooh.
cheese, garlic bread, and a Great Lakes Christmas ale.
What do we call
With the
this?
sugar
Is
rim.
this the Manly refractor? That's the that's like that steel you see on toolboxes. On
Dang it.
what is it? Corrugated steel? Is that
No.
the right word?
No,
Pressed steel,
No.
stamped steel,
no.
Manly steel. 52 of 100. Sam Antonaki. 140th pick in the
What
draft.
the
That's
heck
numbered
is
to
it?
100. That's cool.
What is that called?
You guys tell us in the chat. I'm sure you'll tell me what that's called.
Dang it. Go to the checklist.
My buddy Jim has the M's in this break. We're watching it together at a bar. Why you have a question mark? We're watching it together at a bar. Question mark. Are you asking me if you're watching it together at a bar? Are you guys holding hands? You sitting close to each other? You sitting across the table from each other? Are you sitting in a booth and you're both sitting on the same side and there's nobody on the other side of the booth? That's awkward. You ever done that?
It says it's the steel metal refractor, but that's not it. It's
Could be steel metal. That's kind of repetitive. Steel metal.
diamond plate. There it is.
Diamond plate refractor.
Well, it's called steel metal on the checklist.
Steel metal seems
Reinventing steel.
Repetitive.
It's Irish, baby. Taco soup, cheese nachos, sweet tea, Little Debbie Swiss rolls. Hey, I like
is that a
it.
winner?
Nope.
Oh.
Either a burger on an Asiago bagel with pepper jack mushrooms and a fried egg. Ooh.
The $4.99 on the paper.
Or chicken Florentini with mushrooms, Miller Lite currently. Nice.
All right, Blake Burke, Juan Valdez, diamond plate refractor.
Well, Beckett can go to heck.
Either a burger on Asiago bagel with pepper jack mushrooms and a fried egg, or chicken Florentine with mushrooms, Miller Lite currently. That's
Why not both? But how do you win if you haven't prepped either?
yeah. You can say what you are having.
Oh, I gotcha.
Carly, that's more impressive than Carly's usual. Just throw something in the microwave and who cares?
Are you gonna put fry sauce on it?
Ben Hess. No, she doesn't like Sky's fry sauce. Remember?
Oh,
Neither do you.
crap.
Yeah. His girls' friends are in between you guys. So that's probably good. That's probably good, Phil.
The burger?
No, I'm just saying, Phil, where he's sitting, the seating
Oh.
chart. What are you guys having for dinner there, Phil? What are you having for dinner?
Chicken Kiev. It's a communist chicken.
Okay, stop. Stop it. Quit it.
It worked very hard.
Quit it. All right, we got an auto. It's Ben Hess. That's going to be a high draft pick. There go Yankees. Brian, the Yankees sold way too late in this. John Elway has autos in this that are going to be super sought after. He's a Yankee. $69.99 for the Yankees, and they were the 23rd team to sell way too late. 191 of 199. That is the 26th pick in the Major League Baseball draft. Just saying. If you make I feel like you owe it to Sky to make the burger, Carly. Oh, yeah. Her dinner's like her fantasy team. Her husband does all the work. I agree with you there, Grandpa. Yeah, that is true. Although she got demolished. What? Hey, what play? We hadn't talked about fantasy yet. CJ, good job. Hey, Carly got 48th.
Oh, been there.
There's only 2 people under Carly, which is usually there's more than that. If you know what I mean. Aiden May for the Marlins. Final team selected. Nobody wanted the Marlins. Little did they know, Aiden may come out. He came out of that box. Carly in 48th place this week. Let's give her a round of applause. 48. Not last. Round of applause.
Hey, Dane.
Good job, Carly.
How was your bet in fantasy that you
I didn't know
forgot?
I had one until you told me today. Apparently, I have to bring some Irish cream to the office.
Does anybody remember last week Dane and I bet each other?
Yeah, but you thought it was for Thanksgiving. You didn't even know what we were doing.
I did. I shook on it. I
You
remember.
thought that the Dynasty Fantasy League last week was for Thanksgiving.
No, I knew it was for both because I saw Skeeter's
No, we don't
email.
do Thanksgiving.
He said it was for fun.
Oh, for fun?
40
I don't play things for fun.
45 people competed. And guess what you got?
I didn't play.
Nothing.
It doesn't count toward the standing.
That's fine. You don't even do it for fun.
Did you say we?
You and I? Us? What?
No, when you were, it was so fun. Did you go wee while you were playing?
I did.
Okay, good for
Shot
you.
A rocket.
Good for you there,
Yeah,
Skippy.
you were hammered. See, I shouldn't have gave you Bailey's. That's what it was. You put one Bailey's in your coffee and you don't remember anything anymore. How is this relationship ever going to flourish?
Hey, Carly's trying to take the Eye of Sauron off of her 48th place finish. She's trying to change the subject here. She's like, yeah, let's talk about that. Let's not talk about my team being, Bush League here. All right. Dowell Joseph to 499. Hope he's doing well. Dowell. We've got Ryan Waldschmidt. These names are challenging. Names are hard. That's to 150 Diamondbacks. The overtime game messed up. You ended up in 12th. El Ray. I was right behind you there, El Ray. 31st overall pick on the
How close
D-backs.
behind him?
I think I was 15th. I was
not
15th.
Not like right behind him, but...
No, there was a distance between us. Kind of like they're, I like to keep a distance
The
between.
short touching of the hair distance.
No, not at all.
Stroking him.
Not at all what you're saying. Nothing what you're saying is real.
Oh, I got you.
All right. And moving along. That looks like George's shorts after a long night of breaking. All right.
Whoop.
Oopsies. All right. So, yeah, 48th place for Carly. Did we already give her a round of applause?
Yeah.
I think we deserved it.
I didn't want to do it.
She deserves another one, I think.
You're not going to go to the next card until I do, I guess.
48. 48 out of 50. Great job. All right, Jack Caglione, boom. There you go. Royals, nice one. I'm going to call that a team color match. I don't care if it is or not. Not numbered.
Is this the future Shohei? Is that this kid?
I don't remember.
Is that what he kind of calls himself? That's not him, is it?
No, because it would say pitcher slash.
It does.
Does it?
Yeah, first base pitcher.
Okay, that may be him. The future Ohtani, which nobody's going to be the future Ohtani, but Connor Griffin. But he's the future Ohtani if we're only counting someone that can play multiple positions, and pitch. I think you have to be really good at both.
He's Italian Ohtani? Is that what he said?
Ohtani.
I'll look him up. I'll Google him.
I like the Jackson Holiday from the Stillwater, Oklahoma, the high school. Go Pioneers!
Weird.
Go Pioneers! Son of Matt Holliday, the former major league player Matt Holliday. That's not. I'm losing my accent. First a pick in the draft.
How's Luigi doing over there?
Did you know? Theo Gillen for the Rays. That is a 58/99. I like his auto. There you go, Tampa.
Amy.
We have a theme going on here on our list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of the autographs so far are from the last 8 teams you guys grabbed. So all the teams everybody left on the board, that's who's getting the autos. Just saying. Yeah, also the Rays used to have a guy that pitched and hit. His name was... can't remember. They actually let him do it for a while, too. And I don't
Josh
remember his
Hamilton?
name. No.
Oh.
No, this was recent. No, this was recently. Rhett Lauder for the Reds. That is to 150 blue paper.
Who was the MTV personality? Lauder. What was his name?
Carson Daly.
Yep.
That's him. Luke Holman for the Reds. That is a Lunar Glow 71st pick in the baseball draft.
Brendan
McKay, that's it. Brendan? Okay. How was he? Okay. Did they stop letting him pitch, Skeeter? How did that work? Or did they just make him a full-time pitcher? Did they basically take away one of his thingy-mabobbers? By the way, I think this is a photo variation. Do you know why?
Because it's a refractor.
Well, I think I'm wrong, actually. Actually, I'm wrong. I don't think this is a photo variation. I think I just sleeved this for no reason. I'm going to top load it for no reason because I'm a buffoon. That is not a photo variation. I don't know why I thought it was. I just did.
Is it a refractor? It's a refractor, right?
It is a refractor, but it's not a photo variation.
How can you be so sure?
Breaking's hard. breaking's hard. Cards are difficult. All right, we've got.
There's nothing on the card that would signify it, right?
Yeah, I'm just tripping, CJ. I'm just tripping.
I got you.
Skeeter has no idea what happened to him. I thought you were in touch with the Tampa Bay Rays, Skeeter. I thought you stayed attuned.
Are you the assistant to the traveling secretary for the Tampa Bay Rays?
Yes, he is. Green Grass Burkholder. Green Grass Burkholder. I like the sound of that. That's going to be numbered to 99 Phillies. Good looking card.
I'm going to call that the Cypress Hill variation. You know what I'm saying?
I really don't. 63rd overall pick. I really don't. Nobody knows what you're saying. Nobody.
Roll it up, light it up, smoke it up, inhale.
Who's going to watch the Aaron Rodgers documentary, The Enigma?
Jeez.
Probably not very many people after this year.
He's going to watch it 7 times.
Oh, taking a shot. Do you ever watch them?
They're amazing.
Do you ever watch the Rodgers Hour?
I haven't in a while.
Cam Smith, first Bowman for the Cubs. Want to see how high he's drafted. This may go in a top. Oh, 14th overall. That'll work, Cubbies.
But I like it that the Jets are in pain. That's fine by me.
You're a Patriots fan, so you like that.
I'm supposed to. It broke my heart when my son wanted a Jets jersey for Christmas last year. You know how many times he's worn that?
Did you buy it?
Yeah. You know how many times he's worn that sucker?
4.
0. Maybe once.
He's keeping it in good condition.
Gosh, why?
I have a Michael Jeffrey Jordan jersey I've never worn. Caglione.
Well, you're not the kind of guy.
What does that mean?
You don't carry a jersey well, to me.
Why?
When's the last time you wore a jersey outside your house?
I don't know. A couple
When's the
weeks
last time
ago.
you wore a jersey?
I wore my Marcel Ship jersey a while back.
Oh, good for you. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't wear jerseys a lot. I feel like when you get to a certain age, you don't wear jerseys anymore.
Yeah. Makes me feel young again. Because I'm old. That's what I'm saying. As long as you don't wear...
Who wears jerseys out there in chat? Who wears jerseys? Johnny King.
I think the only rule...
Johnny King.
Can't wear a jersey of a player that is younger than you.
Blue Jays, James Van. Again. I'm going to show you guys this after I open this last pack before we open the other boxes. There's Griffin. We'll topple that refractor. I'm going to show you the dispersion of the autographs. This is weird.
Hey, there's Connor.
Ronner
McDonald. Grandpa, I like it. What's the last jersey you wore, Grandpa?
You do it 50. Caglione again. I don't know why I'm top loading him. I feel like I should. He's on the box. Shouldn't the assistant to the traveling secretary receive a ding? Yeah, that's true. All right, we've got Brian Holiday. Brian going on holiday, taking a holiday from, I wish I could take a holiday. Cardinals, St. Louis.
Can I just highlight the right side of the board?
Good night. I'm serious, guys. This is weird.
Hey, is this a holiday? Like a holiday?
No, it's not the holiday.
Oh.
It's a different one.
He looks kind of like him.
Okay, we're at halftime. Here's your halftime show. Now, keep in mind, our spreadsheet is in the order you guys purchased the teams. So, the first team to go was the Diamondbacks. Second was the Phillies. So, it went like this. Then it went like this. The last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 teams have all the autos. So, don't know if you guys are rethinking your PYT strategy, but
just
that's
buy
crazy.
late. That's what Dane wants you to do.
Buy late. But then nobody buys early. So then it's like...
Yeah, just make Dane sweat. So Grandpa has a Dalvin Cook.
Cadillac Williams.
Did he wear number 4?
Yes.
At Florida State?
Yes.
He was a lot of fun. Dude, I loved watching Cadillac Williams at Auburn.
Cadillac was cool.
Gosh, he was good. Tampa Bay, he made John Gruden look good.
Cadillac Williams and Michael Pittman, right?
Charles Barkley is 63 and never worn a player's jersey. Always my favorite full player when I've been the only one I've considered. But hey, Charles, I've got the perfect jersey for you.
He's going to try to sell you something, Charles.
You don't have to buy it.
Wow, you are trying to sell something. Wow.
It's like the coolest. I've never found like you know the jerseys that you couldn't afford when you were 12 because you didn't have major league money. I finally found
what are you trying to say?
One in the wild.
San Francisco Giants yellow to 75. Let's call that yellow. That is Walker Martin.
I found a good Emmitt Smith jersey not too long ago.
There's a lot of them down here in Texas.
There are. But it's a size 48, so if you're large, you'd fit.
What's extra large?
52. Or I guess it depends if you want room.
I want tall. I don't care about wide on the jersey.
All those football jerseys are tall.
I want tall.
They all have a lot of hemline.
That's what she said. All right, we've got Ryan Waldschmidt.
Not to be confused with Goldschmidt.
Not to be confused with Waldachuk.
Mine? Never mind. Same player. Looked like the same guy.
You look like a smart guy. You pushing up your glasses every 2 minutes.
Paul Waldschmidt, whatevs.
All right. Very interesting conversation tonight. All right. We've got an action figure. It's Christian Moore. Can never have enough Christian. You always want more. If you're going to get a Christian, you might as well get more.
I guess it's pretty safe to say that most of the people in this are pro-jersey friendly. Like, it wouldn't be like, how dare you?
I would wear a Barry Sanders Oklahoma State jersey in orange. I'd wear that.
That'd be fun.
I would wear that. Blake Burke for the Brew Crew. Purple refractor to 250. There you go, Brewers. Milwaukee. Also on the right side. Wow. The left side of the screen. The first people to get in. Not getting the autograph so far. 34th overall pick. There you go, Colin. Beckett's numbers are down, Grandpa. Their numbers are down as far as what they're grading. I think that's what everybody's talking about. LP Lingevin. Hope I'm saying that right. That's to $4.99 for the Royals. That is a first Bowman, so I'm going to top load that. It's a paper card. Yeah, their numbers are down. I think they graded 34,000 cards last month, which, no offense, that's still a lot of cards. They've still got their online price guide and some stuff like that, and their some publications, things. But I have a lot of cards that are in Beckett slabs. Still like their slab quite a bit as far as how it looks and stuff like that. But yeah, the current ownership, after Dr. Beckett sold it in like 05, sold to a company. They did pretty well. And then they sold it to another company. That company struggled, I feel like, big time. Don't know if they're just they don't have a pulse on what's going on, or seems like their decisions are a little off. All right, Nate Dom. Nate Dom. That was Carly's nickname in high school, Dom. People would say, "Are you Dom?"
Dom, dom, dom.
Are you Dom? And she'd go, "Huh?" All right. I did not pull any Bazana. We did get a Bazana refractor, but we have not pulled any of his autos. We have not gotten one of those bubblegum, sunflower seed,
Cracker Jack,
peanuts, popcorn.
Yep.
We did not get one of those packs where you get the baseball snack refractors. I don't like a ton of parallels. I love that. I love that it's like part of the game. I like the green grass refractor. I like the baseball snacks. It just makes sense. I like it. De Los Santos, purple.
Speak of the devil.
What?
The card after this card.
Hey, there's Bazana. That's an insert. We've pulled a few of these.
That was his first, I think the first one on this break.
I don't know if it was the CEO, James, but it was the owner of the company that owns Beckett. Pled guilty to something. He's going to go to prison. He did not run Beckett. He owns the company that bought Beckett. So I don't know that he's got any real... He's not running Beckett, or he's not making really decisions over there. One of those huge companies that buys other companies owns Beckett. Maybe why they're a little bit maybe out of touch right now with stuff. Jack Caglione. It makes me sad. I'm a Beckett guy. I've always liked Beckett slabs. I know Dr. Beckett. He's a great guy. But, he sold it years ago, so people don't run it like the original founder. Maybe they should. Ryan Waldschmidt. What'd you say earlier?
Goldschmidt.
Not to be confused with Paul Goldschmidt. Wald Schmidt, that is a 31st overall pick. All right, moving along. Who we got? Dante Nori. She sounds nice. Dante Nori.
Hey.
Phillies. We have somebody on the left side?
One for the lefties.
Justin. Second team to sell was the Phillies. There you go. 27th pick in the draft. Nice.
How do they do the artwork for these kids?
What do you mean the artwork?
27th overall pick, and he's in a Phillies outfit.
I'm sure they have some sort of summer game or like after draft scrimmage or where they have their uniforms on. I'm sure they have some sort of event. You guys may know in chat. Let me know in the comments. How do they get these pictures of these guys right after they're drafted? Assuming they have some sort of scrimmage event,
That's cool.
batting practice, something. Braylon Morrell. She also sounds nice. That's a purple lunar crater to 199 Rangers. Rangers.
Hey, look, your top loaders are Fanatics brand now. That's neat.
Another question for you. Still need to come back to get the Mahomes RPA recased. Do they recase it at the Dallas show over the weekend? I don't know if they'll do it at the show. I feel like they're going to mail it back to you, Grandpa. I feel like they'll mail it back to you. Are you going to go to the National? Maybe do it there. I honestly, Grandpa, if I'm being completely honest with you, I know you don't want to mail it. I would overnight it, like FedEx overnight. Just insure it for whatever you want to insure it for. That's what I would do.
$1 million.
Yeah. I know you don't want to do that. I know it's scary or whatever, but just a thought. There's Bazana. We'll top load that. Oh, it's orange. It's an auto. Gage Miller. Hey, does anybody want to gauge what spot the Marlins sold in? How about the last team to sell? Nobody wanted the Marlins. Kaboomskis. There you go, Travis. Good decision. 92nd pick in the draft. Probably a grading worthy card there.
Pretty card.
And Grandpa, I don't know if you insure your collection. I insure my collection. The stuff I have like in vaults and stuff like that, I don't have to insure it. It's already insured, like the Fanatics Collect vault, or if you have anything in the PSA vault. But I do have an insurance policy with CIS. We're not involved with them at all, but they're at the National every year. They've been insuring collections for years. It's very cheap, very inexpensive to get your stuff insured. Why I'm telling you this, Grandpa, when you insure your collection, one of the riders, I don't know if you call it that, one of the riders is when you ship things to be graded, you don't have to buy insurance anymore. Your policy covers that. As long as you ship it the way they tell you to ship it in the policy, you're covered. So I always think, how many packages a year am I shipping? How much am I saving on shipping insurance? And it almost covers the whole policy. The only thing I have to do is take a picture of stuff when I'm sending it to grading, just to prove that I actually had it. And yeah, they tell you how to ship it. That's a thought. So, but yeah, maybe something you do at the National. At the National, you could get it done at the show. It's going to cost you a lot of money, though, man. It'll cost you a lot. I bet it'll cost you a couple $100 if you want it back immediately. Ooh, gold or yellow? I'm going to say
yellow.
I'm going to say yellow. Cole Messina, funky Cold Messina, as CJ would say. Funky Cold Messina. That is Colorado Rockies. Yellow to 75. Is that right?
50.
50. That is gold. CJ was wrong?
Yeah.
What?
Always.
It's unbelievable. Never heard you be wrong before in like the last 5 minutes. Some have to be photographed.
I think photoshopped.
I think AI could do this, right?
Yeah.
Allen Iverson, he could do it. He could
Killer
Cross you over. Hey, we were thinking alike. Could cross you over and then take the picture. Cam Smith. Come on. James Tibbs. 500 to immediately do the Luka. Yeah, Grandpa, I used to be worried about that stuff. I guess I'm kind of desensitized to it now. I've shipped so much stuff now that I'm just like, my insurance covers it, so I'm not worried about it. This is red.
What is that number 2?
5.
Ooh.
Red paper. It is red paper.
Pre-boom?
It's going to be number 5, pre-boom.
Sticky projects.
Is it a first Bowman? It's not a first Bowman. I was hoping it would be. 2 of 5, Luis Guanipa. There you go, Braves. It is a team color match. Let's give him a post boom as well.
Of course.
Robert, nice card, man. Nice card. Luis Guanipa, the very rare red paper. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd probably, if it were me, I'd send it and just have them do it on the regular schedule just to save money. But I understand not wanting to. I get it, Grandpa, totally. Braden Montgomery, Boston Red Sox. Braden Montgomery. Only thing I would do is overnight, for sure. Grandpa has a John Cam. He has a John Cam. It's very weird. So does CJ. All right, autograph. It's is it Cody? I almost said Cody. It's Cody Shohanaga, maybe. That is gonna go to the Phillies. Where was he drafted? I like that signature. First Bowman, 192nd pick overall. 2 hits for the Phillies. The Phillies are representing the left side very well.
Did you know that Caminetti,
Ken Caminetti,
the nephew,
his cousin,
is the #1 prospect according to MLB.com in the Braves system?
Ooh. Ooh.
Keep your Caminettis, kids.
Ooh. Lunar Glow. Kellen Lindsay. She sounds nice. Kellen Lindsay. That is the 23rd overall pick for the Dodgers. That's getting a top loader.
Meh.
What? What are you doing?
You thought about just setting that to the side.
Well, I wanted to see. I like to look at what pick they are before I decide top loader or no top loader. It's a big decision.
It's a big deal.
It's a big decision. Top loader or no top loader.
Huge.
It's like pants or no pants when I'm breaking. You guys don't know if I have pants on, but it's like pants or no pants, top loader or no top loader. These are decisions I make on a nightly basis. John Spikerman. Sounds made up. We have another PYT up next. Not kidding. But that's something to consider, Grandpa, is just get a CIS policy, which would cover all your shipping by default. Might cost you less than it's going to cost you to recase that card. Covers you for a whole year. I think it also covers incoming shipments when you buy stuff. Pretty interesting. All right. We've got Yoandy Morales. That is number to 250. Caglione. Dylan Cruz refractor. If you guys don't know what card Grandpa's talking about, he has a optic, 2017 Contenders optic. Patrick Mahomes, it's the RPA. It's not the rated rookie auto. It's the rookie patch auto. He's got the NFL Shield 101. And it's a Beckett 9.5. So it's a gold vinyl card with that awesome Beckett gold label. Looks really cool. He's going to get that recased. Put that in a new case. I'm guessing your case is scratched up or something. Ty Pete, brother of Repeat to $4.99.
What was that?
Is that like a repeat joke?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. All right, glad you're with us here. To $1.99, Purple Lunar Crater. Purple Lunar Crater. Enrique Bradfield.
Suave.
Baltimore. So yeah, it's a pretty expensive card.
A little bit.
A little pricey. Don't want to lose it. I get it. All right, Billy Amick. That's the kind of card I might vault, Grandpa. That's one I might. That's one I might consider vaulting, and you can always look at it in high def and share the pictures of it with everybody, and it's insured for you for free. Now, granted, you can't look at it every day and drool on it, but you know, that's a good one to consider. Don't have to. Oh, the case is cracked. You don't have to insure it if it's faulted. All right, we got an autograph. Bryce McCage. Bryce McCage. Wonder if he's related to Nicolas Cage.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you're right. Nicolas Cage probably doesn't have any relatives.
Because his last name, his last name.
He's not very smart.
Coppola.
Guys. Oh yeah, it is Nicholas Coppola. That is a 57th overall pick, and hopefully he's got a family because his family is not Nicolas Cage. Another Vol. All right. We've got at the buzzer, Travis Bazana. Boom in the middle of the sentence. That's how good it was. Guardians and Travis R.O.P. Yeehaw. Giddy up. Ride 'em, cowboy. Oh, mommy.
He's an Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
Bazinga. Is he an Aussie?
Yeah.
He's from, Hornsby, Australia. That's where I'm from.
Hey, man.
That's where I'm from.
That's not That's not a knife.
That's where I'm from. All right, Nick Kurtz and Zyle. Wow, what a way to end it out. Hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. If you did want to know, the Guardians were also on the right side of the page there. They should have probably been the first or second team to sell. Hit that thumbs up button. We will be back. Don't forget, email me if you want to sell your cards on the Fanatics Collect weekly auctions. Consignments are rolling. We got tons of cards we are selling for you guys. Maybe you're selling cards so you can buy other cards in the auction. Maybe you're selling cards because you wanted to get some 22s on your 1998 Toyota Camry. You wanted to lift it up and put 22s on it. Maybe that's why you're selling your cards. Whatever reason, send me an email. I'll get you all of our auction information, and we'll be right back. Energize. 22s. All right, guys. We'll see you in a minute. Only the Dodgers remaining in this break. Very weird. Normally the good teams sell first. The lower ranked teams sell later in PYTs. This break is having the exact opposite, maybe because it's prospects. I don't know. The Dodgers were probably top. Skeeter does a lot of our PYT pricing structure, and then I edit it. Skeeter, I think top 5 team in pricing. I don't remember. Probably top 5, meaning a top 5 team in quality. So pretty good stuff. Dodgers remain.
How about those Dodgers?
Well, they did about as good as they could, didn't they?
Yeah,
It's hard to do better. Oh, they're sold. She gone. She gone. Let me get your teams up here. Why not? Enjoy your pistachio green spreadsheet, kiddos. All right. Travis getting the last team again. Travis, it worked for you in the previous break. Let's see if it works again. Travis got the Marlins, got an orange auto in break number 2. Nobody wanted the Marlins. They said, the Marlins? I think not. Travis said, well, let me just show you something. I got something to show you. Come back to my room. Let me show you something. And then everyone started screaming. All right. That's what happened. And then Travis was arrested. All right, moving on. Moving along. Nothing to see here. Let's keep it going. There are your teams. That's too far. All right, let me give you a, we'll do a 2-minute clock here, guys, just so everyone can see what team they got. In case you forgot, you know, I know you folks kind of forget things sometimes. Also, so I can post my video. Seems like a good idea. All right, that the second break of the night, that video is now posted for your viewing pleasure. Lucas, I did get an email from you, by the way, FYI. I will get back to you after the breaks are over. And then Travis, I just got your email. It just came in. I'll get back to you after the breaks are over tonight. I haven't read the emails, but I see that they came in. It is time for Hits of the Holidays. Mark, what's up, man? What's going on? How are you guys doing? Mark and Wendy, longtime Dynasty Breaks friends. Harley and Sky are talking about interesting things. 15 seconds, guys. We'll get started. I think the Cardinals were pretty cheap in this, Brian. I don't know if Amy's in chat. I think the Cardinals were the second lowest priced team. Because I think I comboed them up in our random teams. I put the Cardinals and Astros were the cheapest 2 teams. I want to say the Cardinals were $30-something, $30, somewhere in that neighborhood. All right. What do you think? Should we do a break?
I would love to do one.
Let's do a break, guys. Why not? We're here. We have a breaking business. We're sold out. We have 4 boxes in front of us. Let's go. Here we go. Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. Hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. It really helps us on the YouTube algorithm. When you guys hit thumbs up, YouTube knows you like our content. They will show our videos to collectors that maybe don't know about us. You can also help us by sharing our videos with collectors. We appreciate it. 4 boxes of Bowman Draft Baseball on release day. I really like the box design. With the little lotto balls there. I like it. That's it, little balls. That's right. All right. Speaking of that, if you want to sell your cards on the Fanatics Weekly Auctions, there's my email. Send me an email, Dane. I got some stuff I want to sell. I want you to grade my cards. I'd like you to sell my cards. I'd like you to do all the hard work. I just want money for my cards, and I don't want to do anything. I can help you. We sell on the Fanatics Weekly Auctions. They start every Thursday. We are a consignor. I feel confident in saying we're a pretty big consignor with them now. So, got tons of stuff coming in. Don't forget, email me. I probably get 20, 30 emails a week asking for the info. Glad to give it to you. This is a PYT break. Here's your teams. Everybody already knows what team they bought on our website. One thing you don't know, or maybe you do know, is we've got Santa's list right here. This is Santa's good girls and boys. CJ nodding his head and doing weird
ho ho ho.
Green giant. All right, I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. All right, we've got every break listed on our website right here. I'll keep adding more breaks throughout December. One person from every break we do in the month of December is getting into our hits of the holidays. That is a live event on January 3rd. If you have questions about what the heck am I talking about, go to dynastybreaks.com, scroll down to the bottom of the homepage. There's a big green button. It'll tell you all the information. Just click on that, read it over. 7 times on your teams. The team on top will be participating in Santa's workshop January 3rd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ho, ho, ho. Maybe, whoa. The cheapest team in the break came up in break number 2. The most expensive team in the break is coming up. The most desired team, the Guardians, are going to be in the hits of the holiday 7 times. Who has the Guardians here? Let's see. They should have probably sold first. They didn't. Travis and the Guardians. So, Travis, I'm going to grab your name. You're going to go see Santa. I'm not saying you're going to sit on his lap. I'm not saying, how that's going to work out. I'm not saying you're going to do that. I'm just saying there's a chance you might do that. Is all I'm saying. Travis may be sitting on someone's lap on January 3rd. Congratulations on that, Travis. All right, all cards ship. All cards sort in this break, too. We're sorting even the paper cards in this one. CJ's fault. Carly, CJ's fault. Made you look.
Nope.
Sky and Carly are getting crunk. I don't know what that means, but they're you guys are kindred spirits. Both a little
kind.
Yeah, kind. Yeah.
The Book of Mormon.
Man.
Funny.
Okay. All right, moving
Talking
along.
about Broadway plays. We're not allowed to talk about
Talking
that?
about practice. Bazana. Hey, we just got his auto.
Straight cash, homie.
All right, autograph Nick Montgomery from Bewitched. That's going to go to the Braves. Refractor to $4.99. $4.99. Hot Lanta. Not to be confused with Hot My Lanta, which is disgusting. But don't knock it till you tried it. The Braves are Robert.
He grows hard in the paint.
Sky and Carly are shady characters. Shady characters.
They got a little conversation going on. I like it.
They're shady characters.
Just chatting it up. Not a care in the world.
Yep, shady characters. All right, moving along. You guys keep an eye on them in the chat. All right, purple, Jared Thomas. I'm not a big fan of purple. I like the color purple. I like the movie, and I like the actual color purple. I don't generally like the purple refractors unless they're on Colorado Rockies cards. I think they look good on Rockies cards. That is Jared Thomas to 250. In case anyone cares what I think, which probably no one does.
Nope.
Oh. Travis is joining in on the fun. Watch out, Travis. They're shady characters. Don't get trapped, Travis. It's a trap. Once you get in the sand trap, you never get out. Ooh, Emil Morales. First parallel we've gotten from the In Tune insert. That is going to go to the Dodgers, number to 250.
What song do you think he's listening to? I wish it talked about their walk-on music. That would be neat.
Is it not?
Nope.
I think he's probably listening to,
Daddy Yankee.
He's probably listening to the Brian Setzer Orchestra. Seems like a Brian Setzer Orchestra kind of guy.
Stray Cats.
Yeah.
Zoot Suit Daddies.
Skibbity Scat. Zoot Suit Riot. Skibbity Scat. Shellac. And what is it? It's an action figure. This is the first one we've gotten that wasn't turned around. Let's turn the beat around. Cam Smith, he's probably listening to Gloria Estefan. Formerly of the Miami Sound Machine. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Think about that.
Turn the beat around.
Brian, question. So are the first Bowman paper not really worth much? They are printed much more heavily. They are not worth as much. They still do have value. If you grade them and get a PSA 10 like on a Paul Skeens, it's going to have some value. But overall, the paper not something we focus on in the break. If we go through every paper card, this break would take forever. Not generally. There are people that collect the paper cards, but it's getting fewer and fewer people that do. Cole Funky. It's a Funky Cole Messina. Wonder who he's listening to. You know what I mean? Rockies, Colorado. There you go.
Thomas
B.O.R. All kidding aside, Dane. All kidding aside, Dane is the most helpful person regarding cards and maximizing profits. Fanboy. There you go. Let's get a boom for Brian. What a guy. You look irritated. Wow. CJ looks irritated. It makes me happy. Wow. Thank you, Brian. Brian's got some D. Wade rookies that are going to do very well at auction that we're going to grade.
Ooh.
He's got D. Wade rookies he's been holding for about 20 years. So he's also said he's going to sell me all his Michael Jordan cards, and we were going to take all of his LeBron rookies and put those in a blender. Oh, dual autograph, Cincinnati Reds, orange /25, Rhett Lauder and Chase Burns. Getting so much louder it burns. I'm getting so much louder that I've got a burning sensation.
That's awesome.
In my nether regions. 17/25.
Kurt Lauder. That's who I was thinking of.
Kurt Lauder from MTV. I like that guy.
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, Jim. Cincinnati is Aaron at the bar. Aaron always gets everything. Good night. Are you a porter drinker? That's another question for CJ.
So occasionally, it's been a while, but I mean it's akin to Guinness. So yeah, I like a porter.
I don't mind a Guinness, but some of those stouts, vanilla stout or something, I'm like, it's like drinking molasses.
There's a brewery in north of Denver. I don't think it's Boulder, nor is it like Fort Collins. It's Oscar Blues, and they did coconut chocolate porter. I
don't like the sound of this.
Oh man,
you gotta speak up, by the way.
Sorry, well I forget what it was called, but it was delicious. I had it one time on tap at a restaurant.
Connor Foley
in downtown Denver by Metro. It was fantastic.
153rd pick in the draft on the Lunar Glow. You should order it to go. You buy into breaks, you know nothing about cards or prices. That's okay, Brian. Hey, my recommendation to everybody, and again, we're not affiliated with them at all. I like Card Ladder. Card Ladder will let you know what cards have sold for, not only on eBay, but all the major auction houses, private sales, and then each card you can click on population reports. It'll show you how many are graded with PSA, how hard is it to get a 10, how hard is it to get a 9, Beckett, SGC, It tells you the value of some of those. You can, okay, if I grade it and it gets a 9, it's worth this. And then you can do graphs, like what are the sales of this card over the last 2 years? Is it going up? Is it going down? It's really handy. It's called cardladder.com. Cardladder.com. It's about $15 a month for the normal version. I think they give you a 7-day trial, though. That's what I use to price cards. It'll really help you, Brian. That is Hernandez for the Braves to 150. Braves doing well.
There's a software that is housed, or it's headquartered in Salt Lake. It's called Xactimate, and they do a big conference every year. I think around February.
They do a conference in Utah?
They do it, yeah, and it's amazing. It's at like the nicest hotel I've ever stayed at.
Did it have a roof?
There are roofs.
There are roofs?
Roofs.
Roofs?
I don't know. Crayons.
Did it have a dirt floor?
But they had polygamy porter, and I didn't get as big of a laugh as I had liked when I made a polygamy joke about the porter at happy hour. And,
Brody Brecht.
I didn't. It's not for trying, but
$4.99. 38th pick in the draft.
It's a delicious beer.
That was a long story to say it's a delicious beer.
That's my story about polygamy porter. I mean, you got any stories locked and loaded about polygamy porter out of Salt Lake City? Go ahead.
Keep saying it till the just
till you get sponsored by.
Yeah.
Are you a Bud Light guy? You want a Bud Light?
No, I'm not really.
I know.
Just whatever.
What's your porter story? Stinker.
I had a porterhouse steak once.
Yeah, I bet you did.
What's that mean? I bet you did. Yeah.
Great transition.
All right. You can't use that word anymore either. All right. To 125, Yoendry Vargas for the Dodgers. Hope I'm saying that right. Vargas. You mainly gave your cards away to your son's baseball team. Well, if you get a really big value card, you might want to check the value on it first. But yeah, it's good. We've given cards away, or I have over the years, to Little Leagues and things like that. I give them to CJ. He chews on them. Keeps his teeth sharp. It's an app and a website, Brian. They have an app and a website. Actually, they were acquired by PSA. So PSA now owns Card Ladder, which is pretty cool. So that's who we use. There's also Market Movers from Jeff over at Sports Card Investor. He's got that. It's a very similar app. Dane doesn't support Dynasty After Dark. No, there's some shady characters. Shady characters. All right, moving along. Let's get a Superfractor. Why not? We're good at it. Roman Anthony. Roman Anthony to 150. Boston. Baston. It's a little bit of a... Looks like a little bit of a top edge issue, maybe. And a little bit of a white corner there. It looks like there's too much paper on the card. It doesn't look like the card is dinged. Actually, that just may be some fuzz or something.
This is spec.
Yeah, that's probably gonna come off, but we'll leave that alone.
You want me to blow on it?
No, I'm good. Don't ever ask me that again. Hopefully y'all didn't hear that. We'll beep that out during editing.
Beep.
All right. How's George doing? He's doing okay. He's in on Fridays, Mark. So if you want to talk to George, he's here usually on Fridays. He's pretty much retired now. All right. Oh, these stained glass inserts look amazing. Kellen Lindsay. She sounds nice. Dodgers. How beautiful is that? You guys tell me in the comments. I'd like to ask the audience. What are the pack odds on these?
What would it be called? Stained glass?
Stained glass. 23rd pick in the draft. Nice.
I don't even see it.
I don't know how many. I don't know if it's a parallel that every player has or if it's just certain prospects. Probably just certain prospects. All right, paper.
It would be etched in glass? No, that's not it.
You might tell from the card number on the back.
BDC. Yeah, that's it. It's 1 in 1,441 hobby packs.
What about jumbo? Oh, this is hobby. Yeah, it's hobby jumbo. Oh, how many? 1,000 packs?
1,400.
Good night. That's a rare card, guys. Asenio, that is not a first Bowman.
Says Beckett.
Cam Caminiti action figure. There you go. That is the cousin of Ken Caminiti. May he rest in peace.
#1 prospect, according to MLB, in the Braves bullpen. I don't know what to say. What do you call that?
Cool. Hey, we'll do, Mark. We'll do, man. Yeah, jump in on a Friday. He'll be here this Friday for sure. We got some really inexpensive football breaks. Brand new certified comes out Friday. Guys, it's very inexpensive. Oh, it's Ryan Waldschmidt. Looking like Paul Goldschmidt. Ryan Waldschmidt. That is, why are you laughing? Arizona Diamondbacks.
I ruined this kid for us.
Oh, that is Jamie, the Charlie Huff #1 fanboy. That is the insert auto, class of 2024, 19 of 50.
That's cool.
Love that. There you go, fanboy, Charlie Huff fanboy.
You got some cool autos on this break, man. You got the double auto. You got the...
About to have another. We just got the
class
Bazana.
Class of?
In the previous break.
Tell you what that is.
Maybe we'll get a Bazana in this break as well. Guardians are going to the hits of the holidays. We have an auto. It's Casey Saki. Casey Saki. Drinking some sake. He probably needed to because he's on the White Sox. First Bowman, autograph, Chicago. There you go, Trey. 107th pick in the draft. It's about 5 picks higher than I was.
Do you remember the pick that Mike Trout was? Just curious.
9th.
Nope. Whoa, way too high.
Huh?
Way too high.
I thought he was 9th.
No.
17th.
Lower. I think he was...
I thought he was 9th overall. Trout. I thought he was 9th.
Am I way wrong?
What up, Daryl? Any monsters yet? Yeah, we got a Bazana, which is the first pick in the MLB draft. We got his auto in the last break. We got a dual auto in this break. You rewind just a little bit, you'll see that dual auto. All right, the worst autograph quality in the worst position on the card ever. What do you think? Do you agree? I mean, I'm not going to say anything. And guess what, CJ? It's Ryan Johnson.
Always a crowd pleaser.
It's Ryan Johnson for the Angels who... Come on. Really? Really? Ryan.
Way to go, Ryan.
Really? Really? Is that something someone's going to invest in? Really?
I mean, at least he's got both pieces to an autograph there.
Really?
He's got the top and the bottom.
Oh, man. That's rough.
Well done.
That is rough. All right, Josh Hartle. Josh Hartle. Okay. Pittsburgh Pirates to $4.99. That's ridiculous.
I wish you would have gave it glasses.
What if he becomes like an all-time great, and you have to buy his rookie, and you're like...
It depends if all of them are signed right there at the waistline.
Brock Wilken. Oh, is that a Bagwell's kid? Ethan Bagwell.
Let's find out.
Google it, baby.
Flip that card.
Flip it?
Let's TL it.
Hey, let's flip it. Might as well. Just got a Johnson. Everything else is caution to the wind. I don't see anything about it. It must be a different Bagwell.
I'll look him up. Trout was 25th.
25th overall. I thought he was 9th for some reason. That always stuck out to me. All right, Aiden Miller.
It would.
It would. It would. Huh. All right, we've got Francisco Valorio for the Yankees. Free agent. Refractors. Is Jose Perdomo first autograph refractor a good one to hit for the Braves? CJ'd have to look him up, see what draft pick he was, Perdomo.
Oh, crap. I'm still looking up Bagwell.
I'm not sure, John. It can't be a bad hit. I'd have to just look him up.
Who am I looking for?
It's in the chat there.
Sorry.
Ooh, this is good looking. This is the, what is that? What did they say this was? Metal diamond? Or it was diamond stamped? Diamond princess? Diamond
plate.
Diamond plate refractor. Paulino Santana. Nice job there. 35 of 100. I knew I had CJ here for a reason. There you go, Rangers on the cool-looking parallel. Manly-looking refractor. Hey, is this thing on? What's up, Lyle? Love it. What's up, Lyle Lovett? So yeah, the Johnson auto, very interesting. You know that's the Superfractor we're gonna get. We're gonna get the Superfractor Johnson. It's gonna have some sort of additional drawing added in there.
Sunglasses.
Hey Ryan, could you add a little more to the? It's gonna be like a stream coming off the. Yeah. All right, moving along.
Man, Jose is a young kid. He is the 8th rated prospect according to MLB.
That's not bad. Aiden Miller, that's not bad, John. It's a nice card.
He's 17.
That's one to hang on to because of his age, John. I just hang on to him for 2 or 3 years till he gets called up. Carly, you have a dark heart.
That diamond plate reminds me of the Pantera album, Reinventing the Steel.
Yeah, me too. I was thinking that just now.
That's what I see when I see it.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah.
I said to myself, self, reminds me of the Pantera album, whatever you said.
Reinventing the Steel?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's exactly what I was saying to myself.
R.I.P. Dimebag Darrell. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what I mean? We got some Breaker's Delight coming up next. Actually, it's not called Breaker's Delight. It's called HTA Choice. If you don't know what HTA is, Home Team Advantage. Dane doesn't know who Pantera is. You don't know who your dad is, Carl.
Who's your daddy?
Okay. Moving along, we've got an auto. That's a good autograph. That's not one that your breaker gets embarrassed. That's just a good autograph. Good job for Boston Bateman. That's a good looking signature. Padres. That guy's going places.
Amy Parr.
He's going places. There you go, Amy. Amy's going places too. Bazana Refractor. That's getting top loaded. First pick in the draft. Bazinga.
Aussie. Oi, oi,
He is from Australia.
Ooh, a Pantera car. That's rare.
That's rare in nature.
Was it parked next to a DeLorean? Or maybe it was next to a Barracuda?
Green Johnny King to 99. Johnny King? My good friend Johnny.
Carly says in the chat here, hey, Dane, what happened to your rabbit?
I don't recall.
Wascally
Your
rabbit.
Honor. Did you hear the story?
Yeah, sorry,
you heard
man.
it.
Rest
Sorry
in
about
peace.
your dog, man. Sorry.
Rest in peace.
Sorry about
rabbit.
your dog too. Yeah, I don't recall, Carly, what happened. I don't recall. Rabbit? I don't recall. I don't recall. I plead the fifth.
Dane's neighbors when he was young were the Clampets.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Sorry.
Help me out, El Ray. Say something, El Ray. Say the first thing that comes to your mind, El Ray. Help out your fellow breaker. Help out your brother here.
Dum, 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 dum.
Jeez.
Hey,
Hope we pull a Ryan Johnson auto to draw the attention away from this.
How big's that rabbit there?
All right, that is LK Langevin. LK Langevin. Is his name LK? LP? LK? I can't read the words.
It's a glare.
Tell me that didn't know there's a dot.
Yeah.
They put the dot.
How dare they?
The dot makes it look, LP, LK. Wonder what LP stands for. Little person?
Loss prevention.
Loss prevention, leotards, and periwinkle.
This has got to be Dante's boy.
That is Culpepper. Is it?
There's no way.
I'll let you read the back of that. Is that Dante Culpepper's kid? He should be bigger than that.
That'd be cool if he was.
El Ray said barbecue bunny. Thank you, El Ray. Thank you, El Ray. I'm sure they barbecued it. Thank you. Appreciate that. You got the Joker back here. Welcome, Caesar Romero. Yeah, Heath Ledger. All right, barbecue bunny.
Ooh.
Oh, it's yellow. We got a yellow Johnson. They're coming. They're everywhere. It's like the full color spectrum. of Johnson's. Miami Marlins, one of the last teams to sell, Brian, 2075. You guys might want to rethink the Marlins. We've been hitting their autographs quite a bit. 56th overall pick.
Sebastian Walcott refractor?
Lincoln Park. Could be Lincoln Park.
Sebastian Walcott refractor.
It's not his first Bowman, dude.
I know. It's his third.
Not his first Bowman.
Sorry.
You know, it's got...
I got excited.
You know, I can't mention every card here. Hey, Caglione. I can't mention every card here.
Ken Caminetti.
Autograph. Oh!
Is that an upside
down? You? Did you see that?
No.
You just called that. Did you just seriously say that?
I said his name.
Or was that an... Oh, we got his regular base card, too.
Yeah. I like it.
Cam Caminetti. I will tell you, I like this card. He's the Braves' #1 rated prospect. I do not like his signature. It is sloppy.
At least he dotted the I's.
It's a little sloppy Joe there. 24th pick in the draft. Let's get a boom for the Braves.
You got it.
That's Robert. That's just a rumor, Carly. I learned from you, Carly. I learned from your expertise.
What else could LP stand for?
Oh, it could stand for Leviathan Proctologist.
Lovecraft is probably his first name. Lovecraft Peterbilt.
Peter, that's 2 words. All right, moving along. We got a Lunar Glow, Parker Smith.
Not to the Clampets.
Are we still on that? Is he? Well, he's 131st overall.
Back to the pile.
Back to the pile you go. You're not getting a top loader. All right, moving along. At least his auto isn't a blank. You got me.
The old hot dog sig.
You got me, Sky. You got me. All right. Josiah Romero. I just said Cesar Romero. This is weird.
Handsome person.
Cesar Romero. That is Romero for the A's. That is true, Sky, what you say, though. LeBron is garbage. That is true.
Comment of the night.
Comment of the evening. Might be.
Putting it in the books.
Might be. Comment of the night, yeah. Oh, Sky.
Just prospects.
So Brian
and one legend.
Brian, occasionally they put veterans in this as inserts. Occasionally there are inserts. This is totally prospect driven. This is going to be players' first cards that you're going to be chasing. A lot of these guys were just drafted. They do have John Elway autos as a Yankee in this, but occasionally Bowman Draft will put, history of the draft and have older Hall of Fame players with their picture when they were drafted. Sometimes I'll do that. But if you're looking for Ken Griffey Jr., Mike Trout, if you're looking for Mookie Betts, this is probably not the product for you. These are guys you're going to hold on to, like Nick Mitchell. You're going to hold on to this guy's card until he gets called up to the majors, and then hopefully it's going to have some pretty serious value. That's his first ever Bowman card. First ever card. This is sort of a pre-rookie. So when you're looking for a baseball player's best card, as far as when he first came up, it's going to be his first Bowman. And it's going to be, you're going to get first Bowmans in Bowman Draft. You'll get some in Bowman, which comes out in the spring. And then you'll get the last bunch. Usually the international prospects will be in Bowman Chrome. So it's kind of a 3-part Bowman release schedule. And it starts right here with Bowman Draft, usually in the winters. Come on, Cameron. All right, Radney Culpepper again. I'm turning that over. I got to know if that's Dante's kid. I like me some Dante Culpepper.
I don't think it is.
It's not.
It's not on the Wikipedia page.
Dang it!
Because he's not from Florida.
How could there be other Culpeppers?
I don't know. How dare he?
That's wrong. Comment of the night, eh? Funny.
Crown the man.
Nuts and honey. All right. Nick Kurtz insert. It's not a bad one. Flew Welling. You know what? I like that card. Look at the net behind him. It's kind of cool.
Oh, man.
I like that net. What was he picked? He was 94th overall. I'm going to mark that down in my brain. 94th.
Mark it with the B. Put it in the oven for baby and me. All right.
Welcome to kindergarten. Pre-K breaks. That's actually a good name. Aiden Major. He's hoping to get to the majors. Maybe that's why they took him. 146th overall pick. Not numbered. One box left. Superfractor, maybe? Come on. Why not? Why not? Yeah, so if the good thing about this product, what I really like if you're new to Bowman Draft, is you just don't know on these cards. You just have no clue what these players are going to do. Back in the day, if you had a Juan Soto, first Bowman, I mean, it was probably kind of a cool card, but it wasn't, nobody knew how valuable that's going to be.
Where's he going to go?
So Padres, right?
Oh.
I think the Padres were going to pay him to come back, is what I heard. Maybe that's wrong. But anyway, if you collect Bowman Draft, the good thing is you sock these autos away this year. You buy Bowman Draft next year, you sock those away. You sock the next year away. And then about every third year, you can go back in your collection, start pulling those guys out, and they're probably going up to the majors. So people that collect this sort of have a rotation. I don't know if a lot of people collect that way. That's what I do. I just sit back in my first Bowman autos. And a lot of the guys aren't going to make it. A lot of the guys aren't going to be anything. But if you only need a couple of them to work out, they can be some seriously valuable cards.
What are the statistical odds? Like, out of how many years of baseball? Over 100?
Oh, yeah.
There's only been 40,000 baseball players make the majors?
Is that true?
Somewhere there.
Even the rotating people in and out?
Yeah.
Really? Nate. Dum, da, dum, dum, dum. There you go, Mets. That's Grandpa. Hey, that's funny, Carly. Everybody get that? Everybody laugh at Carly. Great one. Is JJ Weatherholt in here? That's a question. JJ Weatherholt on the checklist. I guess we can hit the Control F, search the Beckett website.
Gosh, I shouldn't have closed that tab, huh?
Bryce McCage for the Brewers. That is to $4.99. First Bowman. Light blue paper.
What's this? Weatherholt? I think he pulled one just a little bit.
According to Carly, I love doing that. All right, we've got Adolfo Sanchez. That is not a first Bowman, so he's had a card before. That is Aqua Lunar Crater to 125.
I don't see Weatherholt in here.
They may have saved Weatherholt for Bowman, Merrill. They have to save a couple of the top 10 picks. And some of the bigger guys, they have to save them for Bowman. Otherwise, Bowman's not going to have any of the first players. Very similar to Skeens was in last year's Bowman draft, but they held Cruz back. They put Dylan Cruz in regular Bowman. Got to save a couple for the next product. Although there's 8 out of the top 10 draft picks are in this, so this is pretty strong. Rainier. Oh, that card's upside down. That's weird. Dalton Rushing.
Okay, JJ is not.
Not in here. So I would look for him in regular 2025 Bowman.
According to Beckett. Him and the kid for the Rockies.
What pick was Weatherholt? Do you know? The Rockies kid was like 9th or something. Is that right?
Charlie Condon was 3rd and JJ
third.
was 8th.
Okay, so the 3rd player selected and the 8th player they're probably going to put in Bowman. Kellen Lindsey, action figure, great creative card design. Yeah, that'll be in Bowman probably. Michael Massey. We've been talking about Michael Massey a little bit. Tigers. That is the Aqua Lava parallel. Autograph. First Bowman. Detroit.
Justin FAI.
Justin on fire. Here, Justin. Justin getting some spots tonight. We appreciate it. Guys, we're going to take a 10-minute break after this is over. It does take a while to put these cards away and post the video. Bear with us. We will be doing HTA Choice. I only have 2 cases of Choice. Choice is no base cards, just autographs. It's awesome. I mean, I like base cards, but it's kind of cool doing a break with just autos. And my price, I am very confident in our price on that. If you guys saw, I took about $30 off, I think it was, or $25. We only have 2 cases available. One's going to be tonight. One is going to be, I think, Friday, and then we don't have any more of the choice boxes. Griff O'Farrell from Back to the Future. It's Griff. It's Griff.
It's Back to the Future 2.
Yeah, Griff O'Farrell. There you go, Orioles coming to the party.
That's cool, Brian.
Haven't seen a lot of Baltimore tonight. Brian TED on the auto. I like it.
You know, something that I learned on the way here, looking at the draft
I'm a stud
order, other than that, was like the Major League rewards teams now for the performance of their rookies. So
how do they reward them?
Corbin Carroll got Rookie of the Year. They gave the Diamondbacks an extra first-round pick at the end in like that supplemental.
That seems
range.
excessive.
And then Colton Cowser?
Cowser.
Yeah, he was recognized so that the Cardinals got another pick at the end of the first round. I thought that was really cool.
So if you get the best players,
if you develop, that's the thing. I think you were rewarded for developing the best
Parker
players.
Smith, 27 of 50. Well, didn't Cowser, they got him from a trade. Someone else developed him.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll have to go look back at it. But
Parker Smith, first Bowman. What do you think of that? I think so the player's really good and he really helped your team. Yeah. You're giving more help to the team that already got help from the guy that's really good.
Why not?
It's like you did really good at fantasy football. You get an extra first-round pick next year. Well, no?
Why not?
Well, I don't know. Then teams like, Carly would never get any extra picks or anything.
Well, if you're in a 32-team league and you get an extra pick, it's going to make a difference. But I guess what I'm saying is you have the best players. We're going to give you another good player. They're not giving the World Series champions an extra pick.
I get it. Okay. I get it. Could.
Like if you draft the player that's the MVP in fantasy, should you get it? I think that's what it's.
It was Biff, but it was Griff in Back to the Future 3, right?
Two. Or I don't know. Biff Tannen was
Biff. His grandson was Griff.
Yeah, so that'd be 2.
And then it was Mad Dog was
3.
Buford Tannen.
Yeah.
So we got Buford, we got Biff, we got Griff. So yeah, there is a Griff. It is in the future. You're right. Yeah. I like that you're Back to the Future. That's why you're here.
I love that movie.
I love them all.
I love that series.
Me too. I'm gonna go watch that tonight. You know what I like best about watching Back to the Future?
The almanac?
Carly not talking to me.
Oh.
Wow. Carly not heckling me in the chat. It's my only peace of mind. All right, Blake Burke. Hey, every time I mention Carly, a Brewers card comes out. That's weird. Blake Burke, first Bowman, purple to 250. Oh.
The Diamondbacks were awarded a prospect promotion incentive pick for Corbin Carroll, and the Orioles received one for Gunnar Henderson. Sorry.
Oh, Gunnar. Okay.
So it's the previous year's Rookie of the Year.
That's cool. I'll give it to you. It's kind of a cool idea. I don't know how I feel, but I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of it wrong. Gage Miller.
Because baseball, it's just like an incentive to have to spend your slot money.
Hey, what up, Keith? The pride of Henrietta, Texas. Keith is here.
What's up?
How do you feel about Henrietta, Texas? Let's tell Keith while he's here.
It's been a while since I've been to Henrietta, buddy.
Wow.
I can't think of anything.
We can't think of anything to say, Keith.
About Henrietta.
I mean, it's there, All right, we got Perdomo for the Braves. Walker Jenkins, Aaron Parker. We can't think of anything to say, Keith. You guys have a nice travel center. With chargers, electric car chargers, dinosaurs. They have dinosaurs there. Got some barbecue in there.
The garlic burger in that shop is
Steak
pretty
and
good.
shake?
Yeah, it's pretty good garlic burger.
You got a good travel center there in Henrietta. That's about it.
They got the pecan shed.
I'll remember that, he said. Wow. Okay. We've got Johnny King. Strikes again. The Sparkles are weirdly numbered to 200. I feel like they were numbered to 299. Maybe I'm thinking the autos. No, because the Sparkle autos are to 71. These are lower numbered this year. Numbered to 200. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that's correct. So yeah, we've learned about Henrietta. Life is good. We'll be right back. We got Breakers Choice, if you will. HTA Choice. A full case up next. Don't leave us, and don't forget to email me if you want to sell your cards on the Fanatics Collect weekly auctions. If you don't know, we just had a card go for $52,000 last Sunday. It was fun.
Wow. Congratulations.
I know. Caitlin Clark auto, 52 grand. We'll be right back, guys. See you in a minute. Energize.
Shame on me for not knowing that number. That's crazy. That's awesome.
Black 101 Caitlin Clark auto that our good friend Hank pulled out of a Walmart blaster box. Sold it raw. And yeah, 3rd highest selling Caitlin Clark card of all time. We'll be right back, guys. What up, y'all? What up? Let's do the final break of the night. I'm excited about this stuff. This is a random team version. There are 18 autographs in this case. 6 boxes, 3 autos per box. I have this product cheaper than most places, I think. I haven't checked everywhere, but I came up with a very competitive price. I don't think I can buy cases of this for what I'm selling it for if I go rebuy it. So hopefully you guys think it's a pretty good deal. Now, there will be some cardless. There's 18 autos. There's more than 18 teams, so you do the math. There's going to be cardless. We will send you either a pack of cards or some sort of single card. We do have some Bowman autos in the office that we're going to send out, possibly. So you get a pack or you'll get a card, something along those lines. May not be a card for the team that you have, but it'll be something. So you could get a first Bowman auto for the Padres, even if you didn't have the Padres or whatever. All right, let me open the case here on camera, and then let's get your names in. One more person will get into the hits of the holidays tonight. If you guys want to be strategic on your hits of the holidays, couple things. Get into our really inexpensive breaks, like Score Football, or when we have a PYT, a pick your team, and there's a team that's $10. You know, use that to your advantage. You got the same shot to get into the hits of the holidays as the team that's $200. If we do divisions, you know, football divisions, there's only 8 spots in those breaks. So, you know, if you want just kind of a better spot to get a hits of the holidays, you know, participation ticket, that's the way to do it. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, go to our website, click on the big green button that we have added. What did I do to my breaking mat here? The big green button that we added to the very bottom of the homepage. Even on a mobile phone, it's there. It'll be there on your desktop or your mobile. Click on that button. It'll take you to a new page on our website that'll explain what the hits of the holidays are. I think I put all information in there. If I forgot something, you can let me know. I think it's all in there. It's a good looking box. All right. Rick, I don't know if you remember, you hit the Mahomes Color Blast for me a couple years ago. Here's something I hope getting good tonight. Hey, Rick, if you decide to sell that, we're doing auction consignments now. That'd be a big card. I remember that. We did 1 box of Prism. 1 box of Prism football, and I think we pulled that. Am I right? It was a single box quickie, as we call it. Well, I like to call it a quickie for obvious reasons. But here's my email if you ever decide to sell a card like that or grade it. That's a new thing we do, Rick. I do remember that. I did not remember that you were the one that got that, but that card was crazy. Sounds blue tool worthy to me. Did we tool him?
I tooled him.
What a guy. All right, let me get your names in. I remember that. If you searched was it 2020 Prism, Rick? I think it was 2020. Just search Prism Football. You can scroll through the videos. I'm sure that's my screenshot. Probably go back and find that one.
That looks expensive.
Did you find it?
No, I found a card that looks like it.
It is not cheap. Especially if it gets a 10. Be a huge card. Thanks, Travis, getting the last spot in these breaks tonight. I appreciate you, man. You guys, that's a good price on this stuff. I would get into case 2. I've got 1 more case of this stuff, and I think I have it at the same price. So that's all we have on this version of Bowman. Bowman draft. All right, names are in. We're all a bunch of tools. Yeah, especially Carly, right? All right, you ready?
Ready.
Speaking of tools, here we go. Wait. All right, that previous video is now posted to YouTube. If you missed the last break, you want to go watch it, it is on there. and engage. Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. It's the 4th of December, 2024, doing Bowman Draft Baseball. I love Bowman Draft. It is one of the products I actually most years open for myself. I usually get a box or two of Bowman Draft every year. Did not actually 2 years ago. Had a 2-year hiatus there, but I like to open these, stash away my baseball prospects, let them mature, let them grow like some sort of plant. Like fine wine. Growing? Fine wine grows? Ooh.
No, ages.
If I buy a bottle, it'll turn into 2 bottles. Investment strategy. Bowman Draft is now in the HTA Choice version. All autographs. No base cards, no fillers, just autos. 18 of them to be exact. Guys, don't forget, email me if you want to sell your cards on the Fanatics Weekly Auctions. There's my email address. Let's go over. Let's grab your names. We're going to randomize for teams. And since it is December, we love to do something called the Hits of the Holidays. It is an event on January 3rd, 2025. We are going to do that at the very end of our break schedule on that Friday night. And we are going to be Santa Claus. If you want to know more about this event, how to participate, how to be in it, go to our website, click on the big green button at the bottom of the screen. Every break we do in December, I'm going to add to this list. One person from each break is going to go to Santa's workshop, including this break. Let's randomize your names and your teams and get going here. 7 times on the random. Name on the bottom after 7 gets our double team combo spot. Name on the top is going to be one of Santa's elves in the Hits of the Holidays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We got Frank as the crow flies. Get your green tights on, Frank. Get your elf hat. Get your big plastic ears. You're going to the Hits of the Holidays. Down to Justin, FAI, on the double team. There you go. Frank is, frankly, he's going to be in the Hits of the Holidays. He's frankly going to be in there. All right, guys, hit the thumbs up button for us. Help CJ and I out on our breaking journey. Hit the thumbs up button. Help our channel out. Hit subscribe. Give us a 5-star review on Facebook, on our Google business page. Join our trade group of almost 2,000 people buying, selling, and trading their cards on our Facebook page. Here you go, Justin and Frank. Let me grab your name. And you will join. No one will forget these people. Your name will live on throughout history. History will say Frank KRO was in the Hits of the Holidays 2024. Frank, although you may turn to dust someday, your memory will live on. Brought a tear to my eye. Astros down to the Cardinals. Actually, I just got something in my eye. We have a combo spot. 1 combo spot. Otherwise, it's all teams in. 7 times on seed random. 1. I got kind of morbid there. 2, 3. You're never going to turn to dust, Frank. Don't worry. 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, we got the White Sox down to the Dodgers. Chicago down to LA. Copy those. 7 times, guys. All right, head over to our YouTube chat room. You can talk trade while you're there. If you do agree on a trade, we need both parties to please type the trade details into chat. Also type in your shipping zip code. We do need to verify that it's really you if you decide to trade a team with someone else. Got to make sure it's really you. Zooming in. 6 minutes on the clock. We got a Bowman Draft HTA Choice up next. right, kids. Why is my green screen doing that? Stand by. Let me fix my green screen.
No, dang.
All of a sudden doesn't like me. There we go. Hi, guys. All right, trades off. No trades all night. No surprise, a lot of PYTs tonight. Only 2 random teams. All right, let's get going. Congrats, Frank, getting into the hits of the holidays. And I'll be adding, I need to add Friday's break onto that list as well. So, be doing that. And then I'll be listing Tuesday's breaks probably sometime tomorrow. I'll start to get next week's schedule on there. Got some really inexpensive football this Friday. Certified comes out. It was about $65 a spot last year, 62, 65, something like that. Got it for $47 this year, so go check that out. You ready?
Ready.
Let's do it. It's going to be a quick one. Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. It is the 4th of December, 2024. It is release day for brand new 24 Bowman Draft HTA Choice. No base cards in this version. All autographs. We're going to have 18 autos to be exact. Don't forget, email me if you want to sell your cards on the Fanatics weekly auctions. We are now consigners for Fanatics. We'll get you 100% or more of the winning bid price for any cards that sell over $50. If you want the auction info, all you got to do is email me right here and say, Dane, send me the info. You can even send me a list of the cards you have that you're thinking of moving. I can help you out with grading or selling them raw, whatever you guys want to do. Or if they're already graded and ready to go, that's even easier. All right, let's go over and show your teams. I'll read these off. Frank has the White Sox. And by the way, Frank, you're getting into our hits of the holidays. Every break we do in December is going to send one person to Santa's workshop. It's a live event we're doing on January 3rd. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you don't know what hits of the holidays is, go to the DynastyBreaks.com homepage. Click on the big green button at the bottom of the page, and you can read all about it. Frank White Sox, Michael Cubs, Frank Royals, Travis Ropin and the Twins, Daniel Coltrane with the Rangers, Michael Nationals, David Pirates, Keith from the mega metropolis of Henrietta, Texas with the Phillies, Karen, Mrs. Yang with the Tigers, Aaron at the bar, Astros and Cardinals, King of Pop. Ooh, that was weak. Angels, Frank with the Orioles, Aaron Brewers, Philby with the Yankees, Joel Braves, Ron Burgundy with the Rays, Lee in a simulation. He's one of the Sims with not Chris and Phil. It's one of the Sims from the video game. Guardians, Joel with the Mets, Richard with the Marlins, Ron Giants, Travis at the bar, Mariners, Kevin Blue Jays, Michael Athletics, Travis Reds, Kevin Red Sox, Joseph D-backs, Joel with the Rockies, and Justin with the Padres and the Dodgers. All cards ship in this break. We are going to have some cardless, meaning we're going to have some people that don't get cards from these boxes. Fear not, when you get into our breaks, you're guaranteed to get something. We will send you either a sealed pack of sports cards or a single card, maybe an autograph, maybe an insert, something like that. We will send you something if you go cardless, so be looking for that. Could be any team. Not necessarily going to be for your team. Yeah. That's all I know. All right, let's do it. That's my screenshot. All right, they don't put... That's kind of weird. I wish they would put these in the little plastic box. Tell me what you think in the comments. They used to put... Usually the HTA comes in the little plastic protective cubes, which I kind of like. Feel like less chance for any damage. But what do I know? I'm just a lowly breaker. All right. I'm just here breaking. Brody Brecht. Excuse me, Brody Brecht. Gesundheit. That's going to go to the Rockies. First up, base autograph.
Colorado.
He's actually a high pick, 38th overall. Who had the Rockies?
It's going to Joel Todd.
Joel in Utah. They don't allow people in Utah to get the first hit, do they? I don't think Utah allows that. And we've got Guardians. No, it's not the Bazana that everybody's looking for. It is Rafe Schlesinger. I feel like I'm going to spit everywhere when I say that. Rafe Schlesinger. I can't say that. 21 of 150. Blue refractor is going to go to?
It's going to Lee Sim.
Lee. Very simple man, Lee. And we've got a Titus spelled with a Y. If you ever have a kid and you're going to name him Titus, don't do that. Don't spell it with a Y.
Why not?
Why not? I know you're trying to be creative, and I know you're trying to go, oh, that's unique. Oh. Don't do that to yourself. 132nd pick in the draft.
What if Grandpa's name was Ty, and they're like, well, we can't name him Tyler.
What if Grandpa's name was Ty and Grandma was Tuss?
What if, huh? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern?
Using a Y. Get out of here. Get out of here. We have a very active chat in this break. Is anyone alive out? Is anyone home out there?
Hello.
Hello. That's a Seinfeld reference, kind of accidentally. Hello.
The old belly button voice.
That's right. All right, we got CJ's guy. It's JDD. I'm just going to call him JDD.
You can say it.
J double D is all I'm going to say. He's for the Diamondbacks. Arizona's our good friend.
Joseph.
Carly's guy, JDD.
Call him JD Cup.
JD Cup. Okay. Moving along. All right, we've got Jonathan Santucci. Jonathan Santucci over at the Santucci house. John Santucci. That is a gold shimmer to 50. There you go, Mets. Mets are going to be Joel. Joel getting too many hits in this. I don't know if that's allowed. Elray's looking. Don't look, Elray. It's getting scary out here.
Avert your eyes.
Avert your eyes, Elray. Nathan Flewelling. I like this card because of the net in the background. I think it looks cool. Batting net's awesome. Nathan Flewelling. 94th overall pick. Tampa Bay Rays.
Going to Ron Berg and
Ron over in the great state of Hawaii. My guy Ron. Ron's been consigning some stuff with us on Fanatics. Our guy Ron. I could probably say that about most of you in this break. A lot of you folks have consigned stuff. Some of the stuff has been things you've gotten in our breaks. Some of the stuff is just stuff you already had. We don't care. Whatever. All right. Tampa Bay again. Tampa Bay Rays getting those hits like they're going out of style. Theo Gillen. Going to go to Ron again. Ron lives in Hawaii and he's getting all the hits. Life's not fair. Life's not fair, kids. 18th pick. Is that a boom? 18th pick. That's solid. It's higher than I got drafted. Blake Burke for the Brewers. I like his signature. Good looking signature. Milwaukee. Brew Crew.
Guess who?
Your mom.
Aaron at the bar.
Sorry, Aaron at the bar. Aaron at the bar. 34th pick. Getting some high draft picks. And you can only get the Mojo refractors out of these boxes. If you see one of these, it came out of the choice boxes. That is Dante Nori. Dante Nori. That is going to go to the Philadelphia Phillies.
I think it's going to Henrietta.
This card is going to Henrietta, Texas. I feel kind of bad for it.
So strange.
I hope it's going to that truck stop. That's the only place it should go in Henrietta. Henrietta, about 20 miles from here. I feel kind of bad that card's going to Henrietta. Sorry, Keith. Sorry, Keith. Just being honest. I like to be honest with my customers. Philly's a good team to get in this one. All right. Grr. It's the Tigers. Rar. That is Bryce Rainier. Bryce Rainier. You're going to tell me it's Rainer, but I'm going to say Rainier because it sounds like a mountain. Karen. That's Karen. Did you know Karen is in internal investigations?
Oh, I better keep my nose clean.
Yeah. She knows what you're doing. You little You little, you know what? That he's the 11th pick in the draft. That's worth a boom. You better boom that card. She can get mad at you. Seaver King, green lava, very nice to 99. Gonna go to the Nationals. There you go, Nats. Why don't I personally deliver it? What do I look like? The mailman, Sky? What do I look like? Anything else you want me to do, Sky? I don't go to Henrietta, Sky. I don't go there. It's kind of like you. I don't think I'm allowed in Henrietta. Keith told me I'm not allowed there. And the Guardians, Jacob Cozart. Jacob Cozart looking like he just dropped the ball. Looking like he might have dropped the ball. Lee S.I.M. Is that his second hit?
Yeah, that's it.
What a guy. Hey, I'm just going to drop your card on my breaking mat. Luckily, it's sleeved and it's in perfect condition. Sorry about that. 48th overall. We got 2 hits for the D-backs, 2 for the Guardians, 2 for the Rays. Yeah. You know. Why don't you come deliver it, Scott?
Yeah.
Why don't you go see Joel? He lives like 30 minutes away. Yeah, and you won't go see Joel. I tell you what, you go see Joel, then I'll hand deliver a card to Henrietta. And I don't have to hand deliver it to Henrietta because Keith actually comes to our office sometimes because he works for a company that does business with this building. So Keith can, you know what I'm saying, Sky? I'm going to wait for you and Joel to go on your get together, on your date. I'm going to wait for you guys to go on your date. Josh Caron. What do you think? Karen?
Karen.
A Karen?
Yeah.
It's just like Carly, a Karen. Josh Caron. Karen. It's going to go to the Mariners, Seattle, and Travis. 121st pick in the draft, and he's probably complaining about it to the manager. You know, Karen. All right, moving along, we've got Ben Hess. Ben Hess going to be a high pick for the Yankees, New York. New York Yankees. Nice on-card auto, too.
They say he projects as a Lance Lynn type. Now, I will say, I like me some Lance Lynn.
Why are you doing that?
They can't see.
CJ's doing that when he talks to me.
I'm doing this.
I like me some Lance Lynn.
That's a good
Ooh,
one.
what do you know about Dylan Dreiling?
Not enough, man. I'll do this, though. I know this.
I know it's a Texas Ranger. CJ likes that. I know it's a team color match. Blue Wave to 150. There you go, Tejas. Daniel Coltrane.
They're so loaded. I mean, can't wait to see this kid in the majors.
65th overall.
Be there in no time.
All right, one more box. Remember, if you don't get an auto in this, not very many cards in this, we do have a really good price on it. I think I took $25 off a spot. I'm still going to send you a pack or a single card if you go cardless. You're guaranteed to get something when you get into our breaks. Nobody gets nothing. So we will send you something out of our stock if you don't get an auto. So there you go. It's our golden rule of breaking. Not kidding. We've got a first Bowman, Ryan Campos. Ryan Campos. This card almost looks like it's faded. It almost looks like it has a very light printing. I don't know. Can you tell the difference?
I think it's just white.
Am I tripping?
Because he's so.
I don't know. It just seems like the. Let me pull up the next card. I'll keep both these over. I'll show you the next card. 109th overall Cardinals. Who had the Cardinals?
That's going to Aaron at the bar.
All right. Yeah, let me top load that. I don't know. Maybe the color's just brighter on the other one. It looked like it was kind of faded to me. All right. Braylon Payne, named after Carly. Same last name as Carly. Braylon Payne going to go to the Brewers. Milwaukee to 150.
Is that an asterisk?
He did. He signed it with a snowflake. Very nice.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. 17th overall. That's a boom.
Yeah, I got you.
Brew Crew. But I mean, just the color on the cards. Really bright. Just the picture of the player and really kind of faded. I don't know what that is. Just pointing that out. Looks very faded as to most base cards. And this one doesn't. Look how bright the player is here. It just does not look faded like that. James Tibbs III. Gonna go to the Giants. San Francisco. They've got Tibbs on this one.
Going to Hawaii.
They call Tibbs on that. There you go. Ron again. 13th overall pick. This is going to be a big card. That is a top 15 prospect. So there you go. Guys, again, you didn't get a card. We understand. We'll send you something. You'll get a package from Dynasty Breaks if you bought into this one. My final case of that product is, I think, on Friday. Go check dynastybreaks.com. Hit that thumbs up button before you leave. Leave us a comment. What do you think of Bowman Draft this year? Let us know, and we'll be right back to say goodnight. That was a quickie.
That was.
That was a real quickie. I realize why that's a breaker product. You could do 800 cases of that in like a few hours. Congrats to our 4 people getting into our Hits of the Holidays event. That's going to be fun. I just bought a few things today for the Hits of the Holidays that are pretty interesting. I'm not going to reveal those, but they're pretty tasty. Pretty tasty stuff. Let me... All right, I'm going to get this video going, guys. It is going to YouTube. Should be on there in about 10 minutes, guys.
Adios, El Rey.
Barbecue Bunny, El Rey. BBQ Bunny, El Rey.
Put the bunny down.
Din time, El Rey. Bet that wouldn't win dinner talk. It would if Carly was judging. Carly left us tonight. She got mad at CJ and left.
Rabbits too, I hear, is good.
I'll have to ask my neighbor. Okay. And that's their banjo, I'm guessing. Okay. You gonna be back next Sunday?
Next Sunday?
Next Wednesday?
Of course.
No, I expect you here Sunday. I expect you standing outside that door knocking it on Sunday. I won't be here, but...
Sounds good, preacher.
Okay. Never mind. He'll be here next Wednesday. Tomorrow night, Trevor, the shipping guru, will be with me, and Friday will be the Reverend George. So enjoy. Give us a thumbs up before you leave, and God bless. Thanks for breaking with us, and we'll see you